What's up, Rossonari? How's it going?
How you
How's it
doing?
going, Roy? Forza Milan?
Forza Milan. You know it.
You know it, man. Oh, we have Joel and Totti Brotta here. Forza
Nice.
Milan, my man. Top of the table, 10 games to finish. Not bad.
10 games to go for
So
ultimate glory.
I don't think we're gonna make it, man. I have that feeling, but let's believe. Let's believe on that. I feel like the yesterday game was bittersweet. I don't know if you understand what I mean. You saw the game last night?
Yeah.
What do you think about the game? Let's wait.
Um uh I thought it was good. I thought there's some things that could have been done better. But ultimately the spirit of the team prevailed and Kalulu and Tomori kept Osimhen at bay.
Yeah,
And it was a win that I think Milan edged. They deserved it by a few inches. But yeah, the spirit is there. You know, when it comes to the bigger teams, Milan seems to know how to play these games. But you know, if they don't win the next 5 games, which are easy games on paper, then this win kind of becomes pointless. So I was very happy with the result. Very happy with the results. But now we have, I don't want to diverge too much the conversation into the next games. We're going to talk about Napoli, of course. But I think that if we don't beat Empoli, Cagliari, Genoa, Torino, and Bologna, who are the 5 opponents that are next, then it's like winning against Napoli to me means nothing, you know? So
y-
we got to beat these
yeah.
smaller teams. Um, but aside from that, I was very happy with the win. Yeah, of course, I was very happy.
No, I understand your point. If we don't on the next 5 games, if we don't do at least 13 points, we don't deserve to win
Minimum,
the league.
minimum,
Minimum, yeah, 13 points. We need 4 wins and a draw at least
at
to
least. Yeah,
say you know what, we deserve to win this Serie A title, and we are ready to actually go and win a trophy.
yeah,
So I'm with you. I'm with you. Now it's time to go for, 3 wins in a row, something like that. You need that. You need
yeah.
that. So we have somebody here joining us. How's it going, my man? From Manchester. AC Milan fan here.
Yes, how's everyone doing? Is everyone okay?
Oh, good,
Yep, all
man.
good, my man.
Good.
Boy,
You guys have got a good channel, man.
oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
I
Thank you.
listen in all the time. So yeah, just
How's life in Manchester, man? How's life in Manchester for an AC Milan fan, by the way?
life in Manchester is cold and wet as always. But as an AC Milan fan, this is probably the happiest I've felt in 10 years because I can smell the Scudetto.
You can smell it, yeah?
I can smell it. Just need to. It's almost in reaching distance. We've got 10 finals left.
Yes. It's
Uh,
uh
Yep.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
uh,
How did you become an AC Milan fan? What's the story behind?
so I think I mentioned this a while ago.
Okay.
I born in 1989, and
Okay.
so when I was in primary school, me and my best friend, he sported Inter and I sported AC Milan. So we used to watch Channel 4 football. So in
Mm,
England on Channel 4, we used to have
the Serie A.
Serie A, and he supported Inter. And I think they had Ronaldo and Zamorano and
Yes.
Rakoba, etc. And then for Milan, my idol was Shevchenko, and I watched Maldini, Costa Curta, just legendary team, and fell in
Yeah.
love with the black and white. Plus, I've got 6 brothers, and
You mean
they
red and
all
black?
Red and
they
black. Yeah, red and
yeah,
black.
red and black, and my 6 brothers all sport United. So the only football that I see and it was the Premier League, and I've got all of the old Manchester United football tops. So Cantona number 7, If you know who Cantona is, I'm sure you all
Yeah,
do.
we
I've
know
got the
Cantona.
actual jersey. Do you know when he flying kicked that fan?
Yeah,
The black jersey with the yellow numbers. I've got
yeah,
that jersey. Well, not the one he wore, but that season's one.
yes.
So, uh,
Cantona was the Ibrahimovic of the 90s, I would say.
yeah,
He was
you don't mess with Cantona, and you don't mess with Ibrahimovic.
the same personality, same type of talent, the body, everything was basically Ibrahimovic is the replica, or the modern version of Cantona. And that was I mean, your family must be like, this guy is weird, AC Milan fan. We are
Yeah.
all Manchester United fan. I
So
mean, I guess you kind of you want Man United anyway to have a good path because your brothers and all your siblings support United. So I
yeah,
guess you sympathize a bit of the club.
yeah. So if Manchester United are playing, I'll support them with my brothers. But AC Milan are number one. Um,
Yeah.
so I missed out on going to the 2003 Champions League final.
Oh
The
my
ticket,
God.
and I live 10 minutes away from Old Trafford, so the ticket was over £1,000, and I was just,
Oh
I
my
think,
God.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
over £1,000 because I wanted to sit with the AC Milan fans and not the Juventus side, but they were being sold. Kind of what happened was a load of English fans bought them, thinking they were going to get to the final, and because there was two
Yeah.
Italian clubs, they all went into sell them, and they all went um, locally to ticket touts, etc. So, but
Yeah. Yeah. And
yeah,
at the time, yeah, go for it. Sorry, finish.
I was going to say at the time I was still studying law and a broke student, but now if they went to the Champions League final, I'll be there front row.
Nice.
Yeah. I will go for sure, man, to a Champions League final. For sure. 100%. Whatever that it costs. I don't
Even
care.
you mean if it's Milan?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. Of course. If it's Milan, I'm already saving the money for that ticket, so
Are,
Nice.
are you based in London?
yeah, yeah. I'm based in London,
So
Kilburn at the moment.
okay, that's good. And Roy, you're in USA, aren't you?
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
USA, and we are all around the world at the moment. But I see when I see the stats of the channel, there is a lot of people from UK that follow the channel. So I really like that. That
Yeah.
means there is a small community of AC Milan fans in UK or anyway that likes Serie A and follows AC Milan.
Well,
Because I guess everyone in England, they have their own team, the Premier League team to support, and I guess they have like they sympathize about some Serie A team, La Liga, or any Bundesliga team. So I guess like everyone, they have a second team they root for.
yeah. So in the UK, because the Premier League is just that's like a league on steroids because it's a
Yeah,
billion-dollar company and they've got Sky Sports and all of the backing of the media. So you'll find this in London as well, that people who don't watch the Serie A still think it's the Serie A of 10 years ago and it's slow and technical, and they don't
yeah,
understand that most of our games finish, with a last second goal or 4-3. And so I got my brothers to watch the Milan derby, and they loved it. Giroud scored an amazing goal, won us
yeah,
the derby, and they were all cheering. And I said, "Look, this is what Serie A is now. It's not slow and boring. You need to get that out of your head." Um, so I'm slowly converting them to watch more Serie A.
yeah. That's true.
Nice.
That's true. That's true. Because Serie A, at least there is more intensity, and I see coaches like Pioli, even Inzaghi, and they like the intensity. They like their teams to run a lot, to press high, and to control the game. So that is fun to watch, even when your opposition team is playing that type of football. The derby has been a fun game recently in the last 2 years, I would say. Always beautiful to watch, no
One
matter the
point,
result.
one point that Roy makes, and you might not agree with this, but I do. Do you know if the four Italian teams do well in the Champions League, it does it does some good for Serie A, and it actually converts some of the Premier League fans into Serie A followers, which is good for Italian football. So when I'm not saying I support Inter or Juve in the Champions League, but it like that final we had three Italian teams in 2003 semi-finals.
Yeah.
We need another year where the Italian teams actually do quite good, so that they're recognised as a competitive side. Otherwise, I think we're just going to fall further behind because we want our clubs to all really do well at the top level, so we all improve. I think that's my take on it, anyway.
No, yeah,
Uh,
I agree with that.
I agree with you guys on that take. The fact that if Italian teams do well, that helps the Serie A to grow and people to actually respect the league. But I'm not supporting them. As me
No,
supporting them is not gonna help them to play better. That's the whole point. What I'm gonna say is if Inter and Juventus they play at the international level and they deserve to win, I'm gonna say, oh, that is great because that means that the level of Serie A is growing. But I'm not gonna be on Wednesday hoping that Inter gets the win because
no, no.
it's
If
not
they,
it's not a
Tomorrow, it's
thing.
not Wednesday.
yeah,
It's tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
if
Inter is
they
gonna get the
win,
win if they deserve it. That's
Tomorrow,
it.
Inter's gonna concede 6 goals. They're gonna lose six
No,
zero.
no, no.
nah.
Six,
Uh,
no. Come
uh,
on.
yeah, Liverpool are in a different league completely in every sense. They are. I think they're probably going to snatch the league from City.
Wow.
Yeah, I
They're
think
only 3 points
Liverpool
behind.
is. Yeah, yeah.
Three
But you know
points.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
3 points
is
behind.
How the fuck did Man City lose all those points?
Liverpool had like 2 or 3 games in hand. The league's a bit messed up this year. Even Arsenal,
for COVID. Yeah,
they've got 2 games or 3 games in hand off United, who are fourth. So
I,
something
s-
like
I swear, last time I asked, because I don't follow VPL, Man City was 12 points ahead.
yeah, they were at one stage, and now it's three.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, enough of that. I wanted to talk about the game against Napoli because, um, man, that was. I just want to mention. I don't think our keeper Mannion had much to do, so I won't mention anything.
yeah.
But he's obviously been amazing. I think he's replaced Donnarumma quite well, and none of us miss him. So, but I want to talk about Kalulu and Tomori. I mean,
Amazing. They've been
on
amazing, man.
the way they doubled up. Um, Honestly, they had each other's backs. They knew where each other were. The positioning was good. They were aggressive. There was no nonsense clearances. It was fantastic. And do you know what? They're all. Kalulu's 21, is he? Unbelievable.
Yeah, 2021, something like that.
Yeah,
Tomori 24. So
yeah. And then
it's
in
just
front,
the beginning.
and I thought Tio did really well. Calabria had a bit of a poor first half, and I liked Florenzi coming on.
Yeah.
Benacer in midfield for me, he doesn't get the praise, I don't think.
He is our best midfielder. I
He,
always say that.
You know what? Pioli actually in his post-match post-match interview wanted to stress that point. He said the team played great, but he wanted to spend a few minutes on Benacer
yeah,
and
but
praise him.
Benacer, he's so dynamic. I mean, he's if you look at what he does and just so me when I'm watching a game, I before the game starts, I pick a player and say, all right, I'm focusing on him. So sometimes it will be I'll focus on Liao or Giroud and watch their movements and then rewatch the game and just focus on that one player. But um, yeah, Benacer, the positioning, how he wins the balls, how he's closing people down, unbelievable. He is our best midfielder by a mile, I'd say. Kessie is hit and miss. Tonali he's shown that he can be class, but um, there was a few last 3 games I'd say he's been hit and miss. But Benacer for me, unbelievable.
For me, Tonali is right to criticize him when he's having some bad games, you know. But at the end, yeah, he's 20, 21 years old. So we criticize him. We say he's having three, four bad games. but that's just saying what he's doing at the moment. But I'm completely fine with Tonali. I think Tonali, I said it a lot of time. Tonali at 25 years old is going to be top five midfielder in the world.
He's our
He's
future
gonna,
captain. He's our future captain, and I think we're going to build our team around him in 5 years' time. There's
yeah,
no doubt about it.
yeah. No, I'm
Who?
happy with Tonali.
What
I'm
is
not
this
scared about
question,
what's gonna do.
Roy? Who won yesterday? Uh, I don't know. Who do you think won? Milan won yesterday.
Who's the question?
Uh,
Man, Milan won yesterday, and that is the thing that scares me more because we mentioned the players that were amazing this game. I think Tomori, Kalulu, Teo Hernandez they played an incredible game. I would say Benacer, Giroud had an incredible game. Apart from the goal, he had a great game. I saw Ibra being in a good shape, quite more dynamic than usual, and Rebic was doing some good things. But the
yeah,
rest of the team, a bit, nah,
I, I
still,
I felt
you
we
know,
had more depth and more substance on the bench than Napoli did. I
yeah,
felt when our subs came on, I felt we've got the better team here, and I think on the big occasions they rise, and that's what I like about Milan. They step up like we did against Inter, and Lazio in the cup. So I'm
yeah.
happy how the season's gone, albeit we've had a
Oh,
few.
the basketball match. Gotcha. Sorry. Continue.
Um,
And
I
who won the basketball match?
I
What the
went.
fuck,
I went
bro? Have you
last.
opened a channel about basketball?
No, I
People
went.
are
I
asking.
went to see the Clippers versus the Knicks yesterday. At the
Amir,
arena.
Americans watch sport just to get some hot dogs and meet some
Um,
people. They don't give a crap about the result at the end,
actually, I do want to say something that surprised me. Since it was a Clippers a home game, they lost. It was like something 100 to 12, 112 to 90 something. The Knicks blew them up off the field. I want to say something that was very interesting that I noticed. Even after the game was over, everybody was joyful. Everybody was happy.
Exactly.
The players, the
They
players
don't
were
care, man.
smiling.
They
It's
don't care, bro.
it's just a different kind of culture. It's the culture is
Yeah,
different.
It's not. They just do it for a day out, No one cares
yeah,
who's gonna win. They just spend a bunch of money to have a different experience. If I no man, I cannot leave sport in that way. No chance. Even if I'm
yeah.
watching something that I don't care. I went to watch Chelsea Brighton, and I was upset about some players, and I don't even support the team. I don't care. It's just it's not my thing. But anyway,
Well, I think it's a basketball thing because I've been to baseball games and when they lose, people are pissed off.
what
And
about NFL?
the NFL people I know, I've never been to an NFL game, but I don't know. I think it's just a basketball thing. I don't know, but I've never seen anything like it. They got completely demolished, and after the game, it was like the team won. Everybody was dancing. Everybody was. It's so weird. So weird.
Anyway, Red John is here, by the way, guys.
I waited and waited to be introduced, but just no one cared,
It's
I guess.
Oh, come on, man. We have new people in the channel, so let them talk a bit more. And people are asking
Yeah,
about basketball, which is more important than Milan. So let's
exactly,
see
It's true.
exactly.
what the
Well,
Clippers did
well
yesterday.
said. Well said. I do want to say something though that basketball players are fucking like I don't know. They look
Physical
like
beasts.
they're
Yeah.
just yeah. There's just I don't. They look like they're made in a lab. They don't look real.
Like exactly, and I've actually often thought about it. Like I don't know, maybe it's the basketball pitch that is super small that gives you this impression, but man, they are giants that run fast and never get tired. Because this is the thing
Yeah,
about basketball. Like basketball does not give you a chance to just stand there and I don't know, gain energy. It just doesn't give you that. Like, it's the sport is like that, but maybe it has
it's
to do
so
with the
strange.
interval because they have more like pause intervals in between, and the pitch is like 1/5 of a football pitch. So maybe this is the reason why.
No, no, yeah, yeah. Like I was trying to pay attention to that. It looks like they didn't even sweat, and they're always in motion. It's so strange. It's such a strange thing.
Uh, do you guys want to hear a fun fact about the physical qualities of like athletes and footballers? So just to give
Yeah,
you an impression of how hard they train and how much quality they have. So I went to high school with a defender called Wesley Brown who played for Manchester United. Do you guys know
Yeah,
who
yeah,
he
yeah,
is?
yeah. I know
yeah.
Wesley
We
He
know
Brown.
won the
Brown.
treble with United. So we shared the same PE teacher, and the PE teacher told me that he was running at 100 yards or at kind of unheard levels, ridiculously fast. He was on every single sports team in the school. And if you and I think of Wesley Brown, we would say he was a mediocre defender
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
we
his
won
time.
against Man United with him at center back.
Yeah, exactly. But he was the best, not in this, just in the school, in all sports, basketball, you name it, hockey, football, cricket. He was head and shoulders above everyone else, and he's quite high up in the local state competitions as well. So that gives you an indication of just how good you have to be a professional.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
So,
Yeah, especially at the level of a team that is winning everything,
well,
because
he won
Man
the
United
treble.
was winning everything at that time. So it's basically the highest level of, in terms of athlete for that sport. Yeah, it's a tough sport, especially playing it in a football pitch is really hard. It's really hard.
true.
It's not harder
And it's like,
as a rugby, but you need to be way more technical. So you need to control that
yeah,
strength, which is hard.
exactly.
Controlling strength is hard.
Exactly,
Go
because
for it.
this is the thing that we sometimes ignore. Like after you sprint for 30, 40 meters, man, you arrive at the ball, but you cannot control your legs anymore. Like I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like after you sprint, like with someone running after you to get the ball. After the
Yeah,
end of
it's
that thing, you are destroyed, man. Like you are physically destroyed. Get it?
no,
Now
it's
you have to somehow keep the composure and the mental stability to get the ball and pass it in the right place. Like it's actually super demanding physically.
the problem of what you're saying is that when you do that sprint, you need to put energy to actually stop yourself,
Yeah,
control all that power. So you consume energy of stopping yourself, and to control the ball, you need to be really delicate. So you need to go from 100 to 0 in a second to control the ball, and from 0 to 100 in a second to after you pass the ball to sprint again.
yeah,
So that is the hardest part of football. When you stop the ball and you have to, finish a chance, you need to slow down all your body and
Yeah.
be have the composure and give it that perfect hit. And Selemakers knows how to do that perfectly. He's
By the way, do
he's
you
the
know,
master of that.
I, I was
Jesus Christ.
I was debating with some of my friends
Fucking hell.
about Salamaker's miss.
Listen, dude, that was unreal. But I was so happy when I heard that Ospina had actually deflected the ball. Like I was kind of
Listen,
relieved,
listen,
even though that ball was going nowhere near the goal. Okay, if
I'm not
Ospina
even
dived
upset.
there,
Red John, do you believe me? I'm not even upset of him missing the chance. I'm upset
yeah,
him not hitting the target. I mean,
exactly.
if anyone has seen a football goal, how big it is, and
Yeah,
it's harder to not miss
Yeah,
it than actually miss
yeah,
it.
yeah,
yeah. He's a player lacking confidence, and it's anyone else. If
Man,
Messias was there or anyone else, they would have controlled it and then tapped it into the side.
yeah.
So it's
it was so bad, so bad.
That
Hit
was the
the.
first time I actually cursed at him in 2 minutes.
I didn't have the energy, man, because I think it was at the end of the game was like two or
Yeah, exactly.
five,
Like
4 minutes at the end, something like that.
yeah,
it was one of those episodes that normally I would be super mad about, but because it was in the end of the game, I just laughed it off. Like I was like, "Holy shit, man, unreal!" Like
What do you
How
guys
do?
make?
Yeah, go
Sorry, I
for
was
it.
going to say, what do you guys make about the fact that Salamaca's goal, if he scored it, would have given us the one up over Napoli, in the head to head? Because
Don't
what?
don't make me think about that. I don't want to think so far.
I truly don't care about that because I think with this win we kind of like knocked Napoli off the Scudetto race. Like I think Napoli is gonna start
Yeah,
and have a bad run right now because this is a really like keep in mind like Napoli came into this game as the huge and big favorites. Everyone was expecting them to win. They came out of a super late goal against Lazio to give them the 3 points and the top of the table, right? So for them, I think, and especially considering we are talking about Napolitani, like people from the south, I think
Yeah.
everyone had seen Napoli winning the Scudetto written in the stars. So this is a huge blow for them. Like they are gonna, even the players mentally. Look at what Insigne said. Insigne said, "If we play like this, no one will remember us." So players are hurt like mentally from this loss, in my opinion.
It's not a better team than our team. So let's say if we make I'm doing an example. If we make 26 points out of 30, Napoli is gonna make 22. It's gonna always make a few points less than us.
Yeah.
Or even
um,
if they make the same amount of point of us, still they have 3 points less than us. So they're never gonna get us on the same point because they are not stronger, way stronger than us as a team. That's
I
it.
think
As simple as that.
for us it's super important to get 15 points. I'm sorry, on the next 5 games to get 15 points. I don't want not a point less than 15. The next 5 games are all.
No, 13 is good, man. 13 is
Who
good. Having
are you
13
gonna
points
draw with that? Who are you gonna draw with Empoli or with Cagliari, man? Like we have no excuses
with
to drop points in the upcoming 5 games.
we can draw with Torino, for example. There is other games you can draw. There is difficult games.
We
I'm uh,
we
I'm not
we
expecting a 15
For
points.
me,
but
I mean,
for me, minimum 13, but I'm like Rajan. I'm expecting 15.
we
If
we
we
don't
if
it's
we
even
want to
play
hard,
win this,
man.
Torino.
if we want to win the Scudetto, if we want to
We
win the
don't
Scudetto,
even play Torino in the next 5 games.
yeah, we are.
Are we?
hmm It's Empoli. I don't know in what order, but it's Empoli, Cagliari, Bologna, Torino, and Genoa.
um,
Okay.
I think that, yeah, we need a minimum of 13 because the next five after that, the last 5 games, we
Are
have,
super hard. Yeah.
yeah, we've
Yeah.
got 3 hard fixtures at
Oh
the
yeah.
end, and I think we need to be at least 3 or 4 points ahead of the whoever's position number 2, because we're going to slip up on some of those games,
Yes.
Atlanta, and that's where I think goal difference may come into it at the end. But I just hope that Napoli and Inter fall away. I think Juventus may finish second.
No, I
I
don't.
feel,
I don't like.
I feel like just going back to the 15 points or whatever. I feel like for us it's easier to beat the teams like Atalanta, teams like Lazio, teams like Sassuolo. I think we can beat Sassuolo because Sassuolo plays football. If Sassuolo gives us space, we can score, we can win against them. But teams like Bologna, Torino, Cagliari, Genova, they're gonna be awful because we are playing bad as well. So we're playing so bad. We're not actually creating a lot of chances. We score a goal and we just stay there and wait for the game to finish. So I think we're gonna drop some points with small teams. But good thing is at the end doesn't matter. You need to make 26, 27 points, I guess, to win the
Yeah,
league,
Yeah,
something like
like
that.
and,
with 86 points, I think you win the Scudetto this year, right? But
yeah,
the problem that I have is that our last 4 games are hard, man. Like we have Atalanta, Lazio, Fiorentina, and Sassuolo. Fiorentina and Sassuolo have already beaten us this season, right? And Lazio, I think it's going to be the easier fixture in this out of these 4. And then Atalanta is it's always a triple result kind of game. Like you are not 100% convinced that you go against Atalanta at San Siro and you win. Like it's a kind of a match that you just don't know what's gonna happen.
Yo, maybe, man, but man, it's really hard for this team. Watching the way we play at the moment, it's almost impossible to have 5 wins in a row. Come on,
Sure,
let's be
sure,
honest.
but sure, but lad, you have to also keep in mind that this is also the team that went to Napoli and won, man, in their home. Like I think this was the second time after what 30 years that Milan has managed to go to Naples and win twice in a row. And we are talking about a team that is doing something special, right? They should
But
see
John,
the
you
next.
look like me when you
Mhm.
talk now, and I look like
Well,
you.
no, man, sure, but like, of course, like, should I be talking about us?
Are
Should
you
I be happy
stealing my
about us?
spot? Are you stealing my spot now? What
Of
are you
course,
talking
man. Like,
about?
I'm gonna be the agendalista now.
No, no, but listen, if
Agendalista.
we want to win the Scudetto, that's what we have to do. I mean,
Yeah,
if we lose points against these teams, guys, I'm saying this, but we gotta watch out for Juve. Juve has not lost a game in 2 months.
yeah,
Exactly.
but
They're not losing any games. If we
sure,
drop points, these guys are getting closer and closer to us. They're literally a step away from Napoli now. They have recovered Napoli. They're half a step. They're a step and a half from Inter, and they're only 7 points away from us. Juve
yes,
is a
but
team that is not losing any games. So
sure, but guys, we.
if we go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
go ahead.
Go on. I'm sorry.
No, if we drop points, then we can't be complaining. It's on us. It's
I
not
agree.
you. It's not anybody's fault. It's
No,
our fault, and that's it.
I
Roy,
agree, but
the
I also don't think Juventus is doing such a marvelous job, right? Because in this 14 consecutive uh, risultati utili, like useful results, right? They have had a lot of draws, right? Because Inter and
yeah.
us have shit the bed in this period, right? And Juventus is still 7 points behind us and 8 points potentially from behind Inter, right? We are not talking about the team that is dominating. We are talking about a team that scores a goal and puts 13 men inside of the goal, trying to not let the other team score. So this is a team, in my opinion, that is destined to lose points along the way. In these upcoming 10 games, they will lose at least points in four. In
Yeah,
four.
yeah, but
So
if we lose points too, then it's no difference.
no, I agree, and this is why I don't really agree with Laird saying that in the next 5 games it's acceptable to lose points. Because the thing is, the next 10 games, but especially the next five, because I think if we win the next 5 games, we win the Scudetto. No, no two ways about it, right?
I think if we win the next 5 games, we the Scudetto is almost ours. It's almost
I,
Yeah,
ours.
I
yeah,
I think
I agree.
it depends on the result of Juventus versus Inter, and I think that's is it 4 games from now.
It's 2 games for now.
Yeah, so I don't. I personally want them to draw. I don't want Juventus to win because it will just the momentum will just get them going. But I think if they draw and we win all 5 games, then we've got one hand on the
The Champions.
Scudetto.
No, I disagree with you because I want Inter to lose, man. Because at the end,
I agree.
Juventus needs to recover 7 points from us. Recovering 7 points from us means us we need to die basically in the pitch and lose
Yeah,
3 games in a row, basically. Because Juventus is not going to win the next 10 games.
yeah, I
Forget
agree.
about that. Juventus,
Okay,
let's say Juventus wins 8 of those games. Still, we need to win at least 5 because if they win 8, we need to win 5. So I don't think Juventus can get top of the table at the end of these 10 games. Inter can make it, Napoli can make it. So that's why we need Juventus to beat Inter so we can actually gain 5 points, hopefully,
Yeah.
maybe
yeah,
3 at the end. And if we have 3 points difference with Inter, that allowed us to lose a game.
I agree. I agree 100% with Derek here, and not just that, but keep in mind that Inter has also 3 super hard games right now. Four actually. They have Liverpool, they have Torino, they have Fiorentina, and then Juventus. Man, Inter have a hard time right now. So the next 3 games, we can potentially find ourselves 6 points ahead of Inter. So it's very
yeah.
very
But
important. Like the upcoming games are super important for us.
that 6 point is our cushion because for the last 3 games that we have because I don't see us getting 9 points from the last three games.
What the fuck is this? Oh, never mind.
It's somebody's the YouTube channel
Yeah, it
on.
was me. It was me. It was me.
Oh, Roy, come on, man.
Uh,
You always do this, man.
I always fuck up.
I was just gonna say that will give us a good cushion for the last three games and take the pressure off, because if we're 6 points ahead by that stage, we don't have to beat Atalanta. A draw will be enough.
I guess I see it. I see it in a way that if you win 3 games in a row and you get a draw, and you win another 3 games in a row, that is basically 7 games.
Yeah.
You get another draw and you win the other 2 games. So it doesn't matter. It's, of course, I would love to win 6 in a row. Don't get me wrong, guys. But even if we win 3 in a row and we get a draw, and we win another 3 in a row and we get another draw, still we're gonna be on top of the on the top at that point. And even if we're not, still doesn't matter. It's still fun, man. It's still fun to fight for until the
Do you
last
know,
game.
I wanted to ask everyone at the start of the season, did you guys honestly think that we'd be 10 games away, top of the table?
No,
I thought it was a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought we can do that. Definitely. I thought we
After,
can do that.
after last season, I thought we finished second. I thought we've got to go for the Scudetto this season. And I think that's the team might say that our goal's top four, but I think they've all written down on the changing room whiteboard that they want to aim for top spot.
sure. And I had the same idea, but after seeing our what we bought in the summer, I wasn't satisfied. I thought we were gonna struggle to make top four.
Nah, come on, Rajon.
But
Don't look like.
I'm just telling you what I thought, and I didn't even keep it a secret. Like I've said it many times here
No,
before the season started.
I've always been pretty
Oh,
consistent about it. I think Milan can win the Scudetto this season, and it can happen. Yeah, absolutely.
I was confident on top four. I was confident on top four because, as I said, our players, they were improved. They were better than the year before. The players we bought, they improved the squad as well. And I was confident. Top four was something that we will achieve without any problem, and that's what happened. We are achieving it without any problem, not struggling at all.
And I'm going to make a bold prediction that next season, before the season starts, Maldini will say the objective this season is the Scudetto. Words that he did
Yeah.
not say this season, but next
Yeah.
season he will. He'll say that.
He will. He will.
Well, because he's gonna spend money next summer.
Yeah.
So
I think how much we spend this summer depends on if we win the Scudetto or not.
we're gonna spend the same amount, win it or not win it. The Scudetto, we're spending the same amount. Doesn't matter.
Do you know? Do you reckon Pioli's gonna put out a 4-3-3 next season? Because we're seeing glimpses of that now, aren't we?
I don't know. Pioli is looking good. Is looking good. Is happy to change, to question his ideas, and to bring different solutions. I was not happy with the KC as a number 10, but I like Benacer going forward and doing the number 10 job, even if KC was up there.
Yeah, they were
Benacer was the
switching.
guy that was doing. Yeah,
They were
were
switching. But do you know?
Can I come in?
Yep. Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry, Ancelotti, my
Yeah.
man.
I just heard what you guys said concerning the number 10 role that played last night. I watched the game decisively. Yeah.
Yep.
What we portrayed was 4-2-3-1. Kessie, on paper, is attacking midfield, but that's not what he did yesterday. What Pioli did was to neutralize Fabian Luiz with Kessie. Then, if you watch the game properly, Tonali played deeper to neutralize Zelensky, leaving Benacer as free role. Benacer was pushing forward and as well defending. On that tactical thing he did yesterday was to double mark Osimhen with Pierre Kalulu and Tomori, because if you leave Osimhen, he's off. His pace is electrifying. So that's what he did. It's a mind game we did. He played tactical game So saying Kessie as attacking midfielder, no, on paper that's not what it is, but it's not what he did. If you watch
Yeah,
in the second half, Kessie played more of central midfield. Who was pushing forward was Benacer.
yeah. The free midfielder was Benacer, free to
Yeah,
go forward or to do whatever you wanted. And thank God, because Kessie is so bad at that. His touch is awful, in my opinion. I
Um,
see the way he stops the ball.
so Roy made a good point in the last few chats about having the number 10. If, for example, Kessie's there, then the right wing should be Messias, not Salamakers, to have two attacking options on the wing. So it balances the attack and defense. So if you have Diaz there, then you can afford to have Salamakers on the right. But I won't have Kessie and Salamakers start. So otherwise,
Yeah, true. Balance.
yeah.
it's the
I think I
balance.
think I think going forward, for us to be a contender, a major contender for this Scudetto race, I think what Pioli has to do, I think he has to give Diaz a rest going forward, because this our next 5 league games is 15 pointer. Because I'll check the table, and the last 5 is mind blowing games. So if you can pick 15 points from the last 5 and pick at least for the next 5, like let's say 9 points, we win the Scudetto.
Guys, we win against big teams. We shouldn't be scared of against big teams. We win against them. We
Um,
prepared the game
Yeah,
properly.
but these big teams are dodgy teams. Teams
Yeah,
like
but
I
Hellas
don't know.
Verona, you
sure,
know,
but
teams like
guys,
Sassuolo,
but
that
we
gives
win
us
against
problems.
we win against small teams as well, man. It's not like we only win
Yeah,
against.
I get it. I
Yeah,
get it. But we
yeah,
need to
we
understand
win
that
small
we need to
teams.
prepare mentally that probably we're ready to lose some points against this small team
No,
or
no,
middle
no.
table team.
The thing is that we win small teams, but there are some teams that's in Milan's DNA that gives us problem, which teams like Hellas Verona, teams like Sassuolo, Genoa. These are the teams that give us problems.
Sure, yeah,
but
and not just that, but the thing is, how long is this gonna go? How long is this gonna last? The fact that
Exactly, that's the problem.
we,
but
They give us
we
problems all the time, Sassuolo.
but there's
yeah, but
one.
no, but listen, my issue with this is that we have somehow surrendered to the fact that we can lose against, or we can drop points against smaller teams. The thing
No,
is, the, yeah, just let me finish. So the thing is that we have already done this. We lost points against Spezia, against Udinese, against Salernitana. The team knows what playing against small teams means. They have the experience now. So I cannot go against the same teams and expect now the same result. I cannot do that, man. I want to win now. I want to see the experience being used in our favor from the young team. So this is it.
I think that we've got something special with Diaz coming off the bench as a super sub, because whenever he's come off the bench, I think he changes the game, and he's fresher up against a very tired team, and that's when he performs and he finds the pockets of spaces. So Diaz off the bench, I think, is a lot better than him starting.
I agree.
I
I agree. I think from now forward we should go with this kind of a system, like the mini 4-3-3 that
Exactly.
Pioli is doing, because we are very, very solid defensively. We saw it against Inter. We saw it against Napoli as well. Like, we are
Yeah.
very solid defensively. And right now, we just need to be solid defensively because somehow, some way, we score a goal.
Yeah, but the question I have, are we solidly defensively because Kalulu Tomori or because we're playing a 4-3-3?
Uh, I think.
Because
I think.
Kalulu Tomori, they're really good together. They are
I
better
think.
than Romagnoli
Yes.
Tomori.
Yeah.
Sure, but I think
Yeah.
it's a combination of both. Because just having two center backs that are doing really good, just like Kier and Tomori were doing. We were still conceding goals, right? We were never this solid that we are right now. So I think this has more to do with the change of formation or the balance. The team is a lot more balanced right now. So yeah, so going forward, we just have to play on our certainties. We cannot bet anymore, right? Please make sure to not concede, and you will score a goal. Like Laos, Giroud, someone is going to score a goal.
So,
I don't know.
the Ramanoli getting injured was a blessing in disguise, and Kia, because we would never have paired up Kalulu and Tomori, because on paper they're very similar, and it doesn't look like they would balance each other out, but they work quite well. And the 4-3-3, I think that's inevitable, because the best 4-3-3 I've ever seen is Real Madrid with Bale, Ronaldo, and Benzema. And we can replicate that if we sort out the right wing next season. Because if we have Liao, Ibrahimovic, or Giroud in the middle, and then a fast pace right winger like Berardi, or another right winger, then that's just, I think that completes our team. I don't think even with Adley coming back in, I just think that's our
Berardi
Yeah,
is many. Berardi is many things. Just fast paced. Is not.
yeah,
well, he can beat players and get past them. That's the point.
Yeah.
yeah. I think I'll cut you short there concerning the Kalulu and Tomori combination. I know they are similar kinds of player, which we know that they're the best pairing. But the reasons why Romagnoli is playing are two obvious reasons. One, he's an Italian, and two, he's the captain of the club. So there's no way he'll be fit and Kalulu will play ahead of him.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Uh,
Um,
if Kalulu starts, not starts, but keeps on doing the same thing, it's gonna happen because it happened with Tomori.
Yeah, but
So
but Kalulu was
I see
playing
no
very
reason
well.
why it wouldn't happen with
But
Kalulu.
Kalulu was playing very well when Tomori was injured. But when he came back, they put him straight to the bench.
Yeah, because Tomori is is better.
You know what I'm saying? If they know that Kalulu is better, you find a space for him to play. They
Guys,
pair him with Tomori, which we wanted as a fan ever since. That was the pairing I was looking for.
guys, we're gonna see it. Everyone has
Yeah,
his own idea. I think Pioli is gonna keep Kalulu and Tomori. He's not
Yes,
crazy. Pioli is not a
exactly.
madman. Pioli put back Romagnoli and Tomori because they were doing well before, and he thought they are gonna keep doing well. They didn't do well. We suffered a lot. Now with Tomori Kalulu's 2 games, they are actually being so solid. They are not
Yeah,
letting any chance at the end. We
yeah,
The
yeah.
teams are not having chances against us.
yeah.
It's not like they're playing well. They're not having any chance,
But
the
you
opposition.
but you know
So he's not.
if
Yeah,
Romagnoli played last night against Osimhen, who conceded goal with his pace.
sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said if Romagnoli played last night with the electrifying pace of Osimhen, who concede.
I think I don't know that. One thing I know that Tomori, when Tomori plays on the left side, we play better because Tomori has the pace to cover the space that Theo Hernandez leaves on that side. And Kalulu on the other side has the pace to cover um, the right side. So we have players that actually have enough pace to cover more pitch. That's the reason. Romagnoli doesn't have that pace, or at least
Yeah,
doesn't have that confidence. Because I don't
exactly.
think Romagnoli is so slow. He's not confident on his uh, to actually cover that amount of space. So, and Pioli is not going to change it. You don't change something that gets you 2 clean sheets in a row just because
Yes.
they're Romagnoli is older and is whatever. Pioli is going to keep Kalulu. He's going to say, you know what, Kalulu stays
Yeah.
until he's not playing well. As
Yeah.
simple as that.
Exactly.
I think an interesting question going forward is our next captain, because Calabria I don't have a problem with, but them games where Theo took the armband, he was something else.
Yeah.
He was so mature. I don't know if it's him becoming a father or whatever, but he just transformed. His defensive game is better. He's running forward and causing threats. So I would give it to Theo. He's just
But guys, it's not like the coach decides who the captain armband goes to. Like Milan follows a rule. The
There
guy
is a
who's gonna
rule at
start,
AC Milan, yeah.
exactly. If the
Yeah,
guy with more caps gets the captain armband, that's it. End of the discussion. And this is why we also see KC wearing the armband, or why we saw Donnarumma wearing the armband last season.
We've
So
seen
we have it like this.
Ambrosini wearing the armband before Gattuso and Pirlo and Nesta.
yeah,
Exactly.
but
Yeah.
the reason why I mentioned it is because there's a good chance that Florenzi finishes ahead of Calabria before the end of the season.
Then the captain armband is gonna go to KC.
Who's got one foot out the door already?
Sure, but it doesn't matter. The rules are like that, and the club is gonna follow the rules. Keep in mind, we finished last season with Donnarumma having the captain armband, even though everyone knew that he was gonna leave. Like the
Yeah,
rules
or
are
he
like that.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah. Maldini knew he's gonna leave, and
yeah.
he was our captain until the end. It's an AC Milan rule, and he's gonna stay. Maldini said that is the rule at Milan, and he's gonna stay.
Yeah.
Nathan is here. Fucking put on mute, Nathan. I can hear my face and my voice.
That's not me, man.
But anyway, the captaincy, I don't care. I think Calabria is gonna go back and play at the level he used to play. Florenzi has more experience than Calabria anyway, so he's always gonna be like he's always gonna have more composure. And Florenzi used to be a midfielder, guys. You guys forgot about that. He used to be a really good midfielder actually with good feet. So he's always gonna produce more. His final product is always gonna be better. But because Calabria is bad at his final product, that we got a goal against Napoli. Because
Yes.
that shot was so bad, and still we got a goal.
Hmm.
If
Like
Florenzi was
like
there, maybe he would have hit it perfectly, and we didn't get a goal.
it was like
Yeah,
Diaz.
yes.
Diaz's shot against Inter.
Nate,
Florenzi, I like Florenzi a lot. I like his gritter. I like the way he gingers the boys. I like the way he puts you know passion as if he has been a Milanista for ages. That's the kind of players we need in Milan. Someone that will come into the team in the pitch or off the pitch and shows that gritter, that aggressiveness, that passion of being a Milan fan.
Man,
I want him to remain in Milan.
Florenzi is probably thinking, "Fucking hell, man! I wasted all this time at Roma. I come to Milan one season. I'm fighting for the Scudetto. Holy
Yeah,
shit!"
I want it to be Milan. I want Milan to trigger that clause.
Yeah, and he
and by the
played
way,
really, really, really good against Inter. Man, he was probably man of the match against Inter.
Yes,
Yeah,
guys, this guy was playing for PSG the year before, so it's not,
Yeah,
and he played a lot of games. So
yeah.
I don't know why you guys at the beginning of the season thought he was so bad. I don't know.
Because 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 at PSG he was really bad.
No, no, it's not really bad. Come
No,
on. And when
no,
you are really bad at PSG,
no.
that doesn't mean you're bad.
Sure, but and
That
also he
doesn't
was
mean
really
it's
bad,
such a good
and
team.
and, and also he was really bad at the start of the season for Milan, right? Like
No,
I say things as they are. That I don't say
no, it
something
was
with
not
with
bad.
with the fear that it's gonna become different after some months. He was playing bad. We said he was playing bad. People called
No,
him
he was
Florenzi.
not playing.
No,
No,
come
he was
on.
not playing bad, man. He was not playing bad.
Just-
And he was playing forward, first of all. He was playing more forward. He was playing as a right wing and not as a fullback.
yes.
And another thing is we were winning when he was playing. We were winning a lot of games. So I don't know. It just I think he was doing the job. He was doing a good job. Now he's playing a lot better, of course, but he was not playing bad. So I don't
I
know
think
what you guys saw the bad thing.
no,
Let's agree to
I
disagree.
think he fits perfectly in this team, and that shows because of his passion when he steps
Yes.
up the field. You can tell probably feels like he belongs at Milan.
Yes.
So yeah, he's mature enough and experienced enough to know his role, and I think he just fits in quite well.
Well said.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He's
think you
perfect
could,
for Calabria as well because he
yeah.
can
It,
learn. He can teach Calabria how to become a better player.
it's a bit like Giroud I think he said he's like older brother to the other players. He's a bit like a version 2.0 of Ibrahimovic because
Yeah, exactly.
late
Yeah.
30s won the World Cup and he's got tons to share with the group. And I think I was thinking the other day about most valuable player of the season for Milan, and Giroud's up there not just because of his goals, but what he's brought to the team because he carried this team. Remember when Ibrahimovic was out,
Yes.
so
Mhm.
he's there's other players obviously who've stepped up like Theo and Liao, but I think Giroud he's been a standout signing. I think that was genius from Maldini.
Like like I think it this way. It doesn't matter how he's gonna do, why, like all these things. They don't really matter because at the end of the day, he changed our season with
Yeah,
the 2 goals against Inter and with the goal against Napoli. At the end of the day, this is the job of the striker, right?
yeah.
To
It,
change
it,
seasons and to score goals, and he did just that for us, and that's perfect. I think
no,
this is what we missed last season. We
it,
didn't
it,
have a substitute for Ibra.
Yes, exactly. You well said.
it
So
it's
now, can I ask that our number nine course is it broken now?
Sorry?
Number
The
nine
number nine
curse.
course is
Yes,
it broken?
100%. One hundred
one.
percent
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. 11 goals says it all.
All right, cool.
And not just that, just one point everyone's making about the goal. There's two things. Number one is if that was Ibrahimovic, he wouldn't have tracked back on side because if you watch Giroud, he
I
anticipates that Calabria taking the shot. He runs back
100. This is exactly what I
and
thought, man. I swear.
and
As soon
Exactly. Me
as
too.
I saw the
I said the
goal, I
same
thought
thing. I said the
and
same
Ibra
thing
was
as
gonna
well.
be offside there.
yeah, and when he runs back, he anticipates the shot, and the fact that it's Calabria shooting, he straight away changes his direction of run. What we were talking about earlier today, and he darts forward, anticipating he can get a touch on it. Is genius. That's just experience. And his goal against
Yeah,
Inter was the same. He turned to I think his left hand side, took the defender with him, turned, and then slotted it into the corner. That's just his experience. And for the first half against Napoli, he ran like a dog all
yeah.
45 minutes. So, he probably wouldn't get remembered for that 45 minutes working his arse off rather than just tapping in a goal. But he's transcended this team since the new year onwards.
I I,
Is
I agree 100% with you. Yeah,
No, no, Giroud, man. I told you at the beginning of the season that he was a perfect signing. 1 million, man. Come on. He has a ton of experience. He has the right personality. If he's not playing, it doesn't bring problems. When he plays, he gives everything. I want a better striker next season,
I
but for
was
this season when we started, that was perfect. Ibra Giroud.
I was very skeptical about that signing, but it turned out to be fantastic. Props to
So,
Milan.
are we all in agreement that when we win the Scudetto, we're going to get a Giroud top?
No.
Oh no, man! I probably I'm gonna get a Hakan Çalhanoğlu top for the bet. I have to.
Yeah, looks like it, huh?
Looks like. Looks like it's gonna happen, but you know what? I don't mind if we win the Scudetto.
Yeah, me too.
I put it in a frame. I put it in a frame, and I don't care.
So it's Ismail Benacer. Has he hit his top form back again? The Benacer we know.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. After the AFCON tournament, he's been the old Benacer.
Yeah, it's true.
I think I want to add something. I think Rebic is back, guys.
Ante Rebic.
Rebic is back. I think like Ibra is back, Rebic is back. I feel like Ibra and Rebic are like brothers.
Yeah.
The old brother is making think about is telling Rebic to come back to this planet because he's been somewhere else. But Rebic, I think, is back, and Ibra with these small teams is gonna be big for us. These
Yeah.
small teams, I rely on Ibra on these small teams.
How
Yes,
much
exactly.
goals has Ibrahimovic got this season?
Around 10, something like that.
Oh, okay. So he finishes the season with 15. It's a good season, that. So considering he's missed half the games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I feel like the next 5 games, if he stays healthy, he's going to. Why Red John has 2 devices now on? I'm confused now.
what? Really?
Yeah, there is 2 Red Johns. Now one is gone, disappeared. Okay.
One
Um,
is not enough, man. It has to be two of us.
Oh man, I
So,
was I was scared at a certain point. I was like,
have you guys had anything about the extent of injury of Olivier Giroud?
He's not injured. He's not injured at all. He's gonna be available next game.
Okay, because purely gave the players a day off today.
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
We have like a week time now to
So we
for
have
the next game.
Empoli next, San Siro.
Yeah,
Has
man.
anyone been to the San Siro?
Oh,
I have.
I've been, yeah.
You-
I haven't. I'm planning to go this year.
I think I might go in August, just to visit, and
Yeah.
then go to Casa Milan.
Oh yeah, go for it. But it's a bit disappointing, San Siro, Anti. It's an old stadium, so it's a
Mm,
crap structure. Let's be honest.
It's not crap, and it actually looks nice, right? But it's the whole area that it's kind of disappointing. Get it?
Well,
Like you
what's
expect it more.
so in Italy? What's the tradition? If do you lift the cup on the last game of the season, or is it the last home game, or what? When do you
Man,
lift?
it's been 10 years, so I don't know.
Because in
Yeah,
England,
no,
it's,
no, I think it's the last home game
so
Uh,
is that in
Yo,
end of
guys,
May?
because when Inter
le-
won the league, they gave them the league in San Siro.
they decided maybe they asked, they'll give him it to San
yeah,
Siro because they already won it, so they wanted to
Yeah,
celebrate it with their own
with their own
fan. But
yeah.
own fans.
if you're
Okay.
not winning it, you have to wait until the last game. And we guys are gonna wait until the last game. So no chance we are lifting that cup in San Siro.
I
If
think
we,
I might book to go to Italy on the last game.
Our last game is away to Sassuolo.
Yeah.
you know what, I'll go as well because I don't live far away from there, so I can actually go and visit my family.
What
If I'm gonna be disappointed, I fucking
what
at least have
what
some
city is
nice food.
Sassuolo from?
Sorry?
What city does Sassuolo belong to?
It's Sassuolo is I think it's a
Oh,
city Sassuolo. I'm not
okay,
sure. I'm sure almost 100%. But the region is Emilia Romagna, so like
okay,
2 hours
yeah.
from my
So pretty
place.
close.
But I'm pretty sure Sassuolo is a city. Now you're making me doubt about it.
Sassuolo. That team will always give Milan problem all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's
they
a
give
city.
problems to every big team. Like those guys are.
Ever since I've been watching AC Milan, that's Sassuolo. When this guy was there, Simeone Zaza,
Oh
always give
Yeah,
us
shit.
problem. Always give us problem. That club.
yeah.
Oh
But
my God,
these guys,
I remember the
Sassuolo.
last time we won them in San Siro. When
but these guys,
a rocket from Locatelli.
yeah.
Guys, it's all on your mind, this thing about Sassuolo gives us problem. It's all in your
What?
mind.
Yeah, because they beat us last season and this season as well.
Yeah.
Sassuolo gives problem to
Every season they
everyone.
beat us.
Sassuolo
Well,
gives problem to everyone.
yeah.
It's not just us. Sassuolo gave problem to Juventus. Sassuolo gave problem to Inter. So it's not like just us. Sassuolo is a good team. If you manage to finish top 10 or whatever, top 12 in Serie A, that means you win against some big teams. Most of them.
The small teams I give respect to. The small teams, I like to watch their games. Sassuolo and Hellas Verona.
Nah, to be fair, I don't respect Sassuolo. They got 4 goals last game or whatever. They lost like bad, really bad.
To Sampdoria.
Yeah. That clearly that Sassuolo is clearly a team of kids. They show up against big teams because they want to get sold.
Yeah.
That's it. So I don't respect them at all. If you are good, you show up every game
So
and you'll be
this guy, who is he
good.
going to next season? Gianluca Samaka,
Kamaka, yeah.
very good striker.
Nah. He's okay. He can do well with us or with Inter, with any big teams in Italy. He can do well, but he's not a very good striker in my opinion.
So
Still far away from becoming a very good
which striker do
striker.
you think we can come to Milan and be a a force? Which striker do you think that is good for Milan now?
As a striker,
Yeah, because what I've seen in Milan, since I've been supporting Milan, a starting striker don't have to be young. Young striker doesn't perform well in Milan. I've not seen any young striker that did well in Milan since I've been supporting Milan. We only veteran strikers score goals for Milan. Veteran strikers.
Well, Shevchenko was young. We got him
Who?
super young.
Who?
Is a Shevchenko? We got him really young, and he
He was
scored.
23 or 24, I think, when we got him.
Yeah.
I actually
No,
think
even
Dynamo
younger. We
Kiev.
got him young.
21.
20,
21 or
21.
22.
No, but then when we brought him, he didn't break through. He was benched by what's this German? What's his name? Oliver Bierhoff.
Oh.
Oliver
Oh.
Bierhoff was ahead of him.
No. He scored. He scored on his second game against Lazio.
When
Yeah.
when Bierhoff was sold, that was when he became the first choice striker.
Sorry, my friend.
No.
Shevchenko
No, he
was an
became
instant
straight away.
success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but guys, in the first year that he came, he wasn't superb, right?
Exactly.
Because
That's
keep in mind also that in Ukraine he had just finished the season and he came and started the season again with Milan, so he had no rest time at all. He did 2 seasons in a row. So in the first season he didn't have a great season, but he was actually pretty good, man. Everyone could see that he was a very talented guy, and he would score goals.
In answer
he was doing well.
Yeah.
In answer to your question, I think we're going to get Belotti, and I think he'll do well at Milan.
Yes, he'll do well at Milan.
He will. He fits the structure, I think, and he likes the club, and he wants to be here. So I think we'll get him, and he'll do well with Liao and a good right winger.
There were rumors this week that he already signed.
Yeah,
Oh, boy, this is the bad news, man. Stop playing with my heart, man.
I think that's the propaganda.
I hope so.
Well, if you have Belotti, Giroud, and possibly Ibrahimovic, and the new kid that we've just signed, the 18-year-old, I think that's
Lavetic. That Lavetic, I've not seen him in Milan color. I don't know what's wrong with that kid.
Going back to
Just give him
Shevchenko,
time.
I just want to clear up something. He played his first game in August 1999. He scored 24 goals in 32 matches that season and won the Scudetto. So no nonsense about him having a slow start or anything like that.
He won the Golden Boot as well.
He was sensational from day one.
Say that again. Tixai, say that again.
That's 100% wrong. There's no way he scored 24 games.
Wait, hold on. Tixai, say that one more time.
24 goals in 32 matches.
In his first season. But he didn't win the Scudetto in his first season. He came to Milan in 2000, and Milan won the Scudetto the year before.
He made his debut on the 28th of August, 1999.
Was he in the 99 team?
No. He came at the 99
after the win of the Scudetto.
He came in the 99-2020 season. Right?
Yeah. He came in 1999 after the Champions League when Dynamo Kiev finished in the semi-finals. They were knocked out by Manchester United.
He came after the Scudetto. The 98-99 was the Scudetto season.
Correct.
He came in the summer of 99 when. But he scored a lot of goals that season.
I remember when I was in school and Shevchenko just arrived at Milan, and at that time I couldn't watch some of the games. I remember every Monday I would ask my friends, "So how did the team do?" Shevchenko scored 3 goals. Next Monday, Shevchenko scored 3 goals.
They were making fun of you, man. They were making fun of you.
No, but it was true. It was true.
And again, that season is not only Shevchenko that arrived. He arrived the same. Him and Kaba Kaladze came the same season to Milan. So from the same club, from the same Dynamo Kiev.
Kaladze was unwatchable that season, guys. I remember that. He was so
Kaladze was never the level of his other teammates, in my opinion, man. Kaladze was
he got really well with experience and everything, but in the beginning it was really bad. He got really well. He learned a lot in his career at Milan. He
But
became really solid center back.
but is it really true that Shevchenko scored 24 goals in the first season, man? Because I really
Man,
don't remember it as this.
yo guys, Wikipedia is there. Do you want me to go and check? I'm preparing some
If
food.
but
I can go and check.
I'm on my phone, man. If I
Wikipedia.
check, if I check, I have to remove myself from the stream.
I'll
That's
check
why
for
I'm
you
doing.
guys. I
It,
think
I'll check
Shevchenko
right now. I'll
in
check
that
right
season, probably Shevchenko scored at least 20 goals.
if he scored 24 goals, it's a season that he got the golden boot then for the leading goal scorer in Serie A then, because that's his
Like,
record.
I truly don't remember him scoring 24 goals. I really, because I've watched it. Like I was young, but I remember the season. Right? He was kind of disappointing, but he was talented. This is how I remember it, at least.
now. I remember him. Let's see.
Oh man, he scored 29 goals the first season with Milan.
Yeah.
Why do you doubt me?
I
Guys,
remember. I remember
never
every
doubted
single.
Shevchenko.
I
Dictator
remember
never
Super
doubted
weird,
him.
then. Super
one of the
weird.
things.
I remember it completely wrong. Then holy shit.
There are two things I remember from the 90s. I remember that when I was in school, I remember where every single Monday where I scored, where I scored, where I scored, where I scored, and then Shevchenko when he came every single Monday, Shevchenko scored two, Shevchenko scored three, Shevchenko scored two, Shevchenko scored three.
Well,
Guys, Shevchenko was an incredible player in a bad team in 1999 2000.
Yeah.
Second season, 34 goals the second season. The 22 season, 2001, 2002 season, he scored a total of 17 goals. It was a bad season. 2002, 2003, he scored a total of 10 goals that season. Really bad.
Yeah.
But the first two seasons, he scored 29 and 34 goals. The 2003, 2004, where we won the Scudetto, he scored 29 goals, 26 and 28 until 2005, 2006, 28, 2004, 2005, 26. And that was he had those two bad seasons, which one of them was actually the year that he won the Champions League.
And you had a lot of injuries in those 2 seasons.
Yeah, he had a lot of injury. The one
I remember in high school, my friend who's a Manchester United supporter, we were constantly debating who's better, Ruud van Nistelrooy or Shevchenko, and the two of them they were the leading goal scorers of the leagues. So yeah, he was everyone's idol, Shevchenko, growing up. He's just
Because
amazing.
he was also a different kind of striker. Like he wasn't really the typical striker that plays in Serie A or in Italy, right? He was like a fast striker that could shoot from outside the box. Like he wasn't the inside the box kind of striker.
Yes. Exactly.
Guys, Shevchenko was so good that with Dynamo Kiev, he was scoring 33 goals every season.
Yeah.
He also
and he had the
scored.
partnership with is it Rebrov?
Rebrov, yeah. Rebrov.
What a
Yes.
phenomenal partnership that was.
Yes. 8 and 9.
And he also scored some really powerful free kicks, top corners from like 30 yards.
Yes.
And now
I remember the goal he scored in the Champions League second leg against Inter Milan.
Oh,
The left shot.
yes, curled inside on the
Yeah, the
far
third
post.
inside, yeah.
Oh,
Second
unbelievable.
leg, Champions League against Inter.
So, guys, 20 years ago, we were buying a youngster that was scoring 33 goals a season. Now we're buying Belotti, and you guys are even excited about
Yeah,
it.
man.
That was dead. That was
Guys,
dead.
Yeah, but-
Again.
Also
Look,
But
keep in
Larry,
mind,
the next
Shevchenko-
person is Holland, and you don't want Holland, Larry.
guys, keep in mind
I
that
don't want it. I don't want it. Okay.
That is true. You did say that. You don't want Holland.
keep in mind that
Oh.
Shevchenko at the time was the same as Haaland right now. So.
I think Haaland is for when we win the Champions League next season.
Roy, is that you with a British accent?
What? Say what? Say again? I didn't hear that.
Because you said next year we're gonna win the Champions League. So I was like, Roy, is that you with a British accent? What's going on?
Oh, by the way,
Next year, I think we're going to go.
At
We're
least the
going to
quarterfinals. At least.
something like that.
At least the quarterfinals.
well, it depends on
we,
the
we would
referees,
have a better
Nathan.
seeding.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, Larry, that's 100% true. 100%
So
true.
If
have you
I'm
guys heard
refereeing,
anything
we
about
go to the final.
Scully linked with Atletico Madrid?
Larry, we're
If
gonna
you
get
are
to your
the
license
referee,
right away.
We win the final if I'm the referee.
How many
But the
penalties
problem
are
is
gonna give
somebody
us?
like my brother is gonna be the referee. So
He'll-
By the
Just
way,
put him in the VAR.
Orsato
Hey,
is
well,
such
hey,
a
well,
piece
hold
of
on, Roy. Let's take this moment to realize we actually won a big game with Osata as the referee.
Yeah,
That's like a second victory.
he almost took it away from us. That piece of shit.
Yeah, but he could have given them a penalty. Which,
yeah.
if that happened to us, we would have been like, "Here we go again."
Yeah, the Tomori foul could have been a penalty. That is true. But
But
even the Benacer foul should have
exactly,
been a penalty.
exactly.
I thought he did a good job letting the game flow.
Yeah,
Because it's a first place versus first place. It's gonna be physical. So
yeah.
I'm sure he was very disappointed that the VAR told him that goal was onside. I'm sure he was very disappointed. I'm sure he asked him, look again, look again, look again.
Yeah, you're right.
move that fucking line a bit more forward. Move that fucking line a bit more. Can you check the shoulders? Check the shoulders.
So,
Fucking hell.
do you guys think we're going to win the Coppa Italia?
Mickey Mouse Cup.
Exactly.
Because,
Do we need it?
the way Milan is playing that Coppa Italia, it looks like Milan are so interested in it.
But the next tie is 6 weeks away.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's not
Damn,
even
is it
worth
really?
talking about it. Yeah, 6 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be 0-0, go to penalties, and Milan will probably scrape through.
We will know if we're going to win the title by then.
Yeah.
No. This title is to the last day.
No,
the way things are going.
not to the last day.
Because Juventus are not scrapping the win from nowhere, and they have series of injuries. If you say that the shortlisted players for a match, they have like 14 players to play a match, but still they go there to get a win.
Yes, but if there's something we have learned is even if you have all players not injured, you can still lose points, man. And
Exactly.
Juventus, the problem that I have with Juventus is their style of play. It's not even about the players. He just puts bodies in front of the goal, and you cannot win 10 other games just like that, 1-0, and hope that the other team doesn't score, because this is how Juventus plays right now.
Allegri took a line out of Roy's playbook. Allegri said his team likes to win by suffering. He said that's how his teams win. I was like, that's got to be Roy whispering into his fucking ear to say some shit like that. Like,
and also, guys, in the second half against Spezia destroyed them, man. But Spezia somehow missed tapping goals. This is how Juventus got the 3 points against Spezia. We are not talking about a team that really wins. It's a team that its life hangs on a fucking thread.
I think.
You guys think Vlahovic made the wrong decision to go there?
Nah.
No.
Like,
I don't think so. No.
It's
They will
hard
be a
to.
better team next year.
He's
Yeah,
making
for sure.
He's making a lot of money. He's happy.
Yeah.
And he wanted to stay in Italy.
He could have stayed at AC Milan, man.
Yeah,
My own problem right now is we need a psychologist. We need somebody that will go into the team, the training ground.
When you say we, are you talking about the channel or the team?
The channel as well.
I mean Milan.
Okay.
We need the Milan players. We need a psychologist that will go into the training ground, let the players know that the 10 games remaining are all finals. no team needs to be underrated because that's the mentality these boys has. When we see small teams, we go there and play 85 minutes 0-0 and Scrappy win. We score one in 95 minutes. They equalize and the match end 1-1. These are the things that frustrates me.
We've got the best psychologist. His name's Maldini, and he's sitting in the top row.
Yeah,
They
but
have to let these players understand that these 10 games are 10 finals. I need this
that's
Scudetto. That's what I
down
need.
to the coach. Once because we lately we have been scoring goals first. The moment we score an early goal, the coach just needs to bring the players over to the sideline for like 5 seconds and say, "I want another goal in the next 5 to 10 minutes."
Because that's Salernitana and Udinese. We play like mediocres. This is not what we need. And these games need to be rushed. We need to be clinched before the 75 minutes.
Of the 4 teams that are on top of the Serie A right now, in terms of what they've been through, we are the least experienced. And you have to remember, Pioli, this is his 14th club he's managed, and he's never won anything. He's never crossed the line. So we're at a massive disadvantage. But if I remain confident from the start of the season, and I feel good about where we are now. I'm glad that we're in the chasing position rather than because I'm assuming that Inter will win that game in hand. So I'm glad that we're in the position of chasing, and I feel good about our chances. I feel really good about our chances, and I think if we do it this season, Milan will go to another level because the psychology of breaking through and winning the title will be massive for this club. And these young players, absolutely massive.
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah,
I
I agree on that.
we are Milan. We're title oriented.
Could you imagine how these guys are going to feel? They're going to say, "We're the same as Baresi, Maldini." You know what I mean? They've done something.
I rather accept Juventus to win the title
Oh
than
my
Inter
God.
Milan, because
If that
Inter
happened-
Milan, if
Oh
they
my
win it,
God.
they have 2 stars, and
Listen,
the fans start making mouths, start being so mouthed.
I want to say something. Pioli has won the Serie A as a football player,
Really?
and I think
Yeah.
he has won the Champions League as well. I think as a football player,
With
if I'm
who?
not wrong, with Juventus.
Really?
Pioli was an incredible midfielder.
Look, defender.
Defender.
Really?
I thought it was I thought it was a
Centre-back, wasn't he?
defending midfielder.
I had no idea about this.
No. Pioli was a defender, and I don't think. I think he played mostly with Lazio. I don't remember. I don't think he has played with Juventus. If I'm
No,
not
he
wrong.
won.
Let me
I
Google
think he
this.
won the
I
Serie A with
can't see him
Juventus.
winning anything.
Google it somewhere. There's Wikipedia somewhere. Google it and check and tell us.
Yeah, I'll check right now.
I see no titles that he's won with Juventus.
So he played in 84-87 with Juve. I think Juve won the Champions League in 83 or 84 actually. Didn't they win against Liverpool?
Liverpool, yeah.
Was it that year? Or
I don't
1980?
remember, but I can check on the Juventus Wikipedia.
He played in the Italy under 21. Never played in the national team. Played for Fiorentina, Padova, Fiorenzuola, Pistoiese, Hellas Verona, Parma.
All right, I've got I was wrong. According to Wikipedia, it says Pioli, a native of Parma, started his playing career for his home city, Parma. Successfully, he signed for Juventus, with whom he made his Serie A debut in 1984, winning the league title, the European Cup, and the European Super Cup, and the Intercontinental Cup.
Okay.
During his 3 seasons at the
He's
club.
a top player, guys. He's a top player.
Pioli is a serial winner, man.
Let's put this guy in the team, man.
Fuck Tamori. Put him in.
But I think coming back to the point, I think the point being is when we're 1-0 up, we really have to kill the game at half time and get that second or third goal, because it reminds me of back when Ancelotti was going through that rough spell where we'd be a 1-0 and then sit back team and then get countered and it'll be 1-1 or we'll lose the game. So I think if we've got any chance of winning the league, we have to kill the game before half time because we start really fast. I can't remember what team it was where we scored in 7 seconds or something.
That was
Sassuolo.
Sassuolo, yeah. I think we've got to start fast. Liao can score quick, and then if we get the second before half time, we can kill off the game.
Yeah, they just need to. I think that's one of the big things about missing Zlatan is Zlatan never takes it easy. So we need someone who's going to install that killer mentality. Like I don't even care for winning 4-0. I want another 4 goals. Like that's the mentality that they need to get.
Did anyone watch how Zlatan was when he was playing for Manchester United? He was ruthless with everyone. Like even if they were 2-0 up, he demanded that the teams go 3 or 4, and he kept telling off players for not crossing in the ball or passing backwards. So he's an asset. We need him on the pitch to keep fighting for that second and third goal.
Yeah. Or
Man, I hope
even on the
Zlatan wins
sideline.
the league this season.
I'm currently watching Milan and Napoli right now in Milan TV. I subscribed.
Wow, you didn't watch the game?
Where's Milan TV? Where do you find
Yeah,
Milan?
I'll show you now. Let me turn on my camera.
Where do you find Milan TV?
Yeah, online.
Online?
On YouTube? You're
Yeah.
talking about YouTube?
No, not YouTube. How can I use my that's it.
How come I don't know about this? Milan TV.
Because you're a Juve fan, that's
Right.
why.
Damn it, Larry, you beat me to it.
Hold
I'm
on.
watching it live.
What?
Again.
This thing has been no.
I bet you have Juve TV for sure. You know where to find that.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested only in Milan TV.
No way.
Yeah, that's it. I'm a
Is
diehard fan, my brother. I'm a diehard fan.
Is that available in the UK or? Cause
Yeah,
in
I'm in the UK. Yeah, I'm in Milton Keynes.
All right, okay. I'm from Manchester, so
All
not
right,
too far.
cool.
I would just watch on BT Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Milan TV, they have the right to show the game a few days after?
And not live, no.
No, not live. Yeah.
No way, they don't show it in the US.
I follow all the training sections, everything about Milan.
You just listen to Roy. Roy goes over all of the latest Milan news every couple of days.
It's actually true, man. Just listen to Roy. That's the same news.
Roy tells you everything from Sempre Milan to Google to he's the walking, talking Wikipedia of AC Milan.
Yeah.
Dude, we know more than those reporters. Let's be honest, man. They're right. Shit.
Because one thing for AC Milan is Milan is in your blood. It hardly comes out.
You want to know about Shevchenko in his first season? Six Eyes know more than the guys that are writing about AC.
Now, I think, Roy, because you guys know Italian as well, you have an advantage because you have the Italian presses. They're a lot more tuned in than English media.
Yeah.
They are cheap as well.
It's not a lot of things also get lost in translation.
Even the Italian media, it's not like they write something more.
They make everything up.
Sometimes I've read articles in Italian, then I read that same article in English, and they're saying different things. It's like some things in Italian are not translated properly.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyone who speaks Italian on this chat, can you also tell what the players are shouting at the referees and stuff like that? Because we can work out what they're saying in English.
Dialagazzi. Come on, guys.
It's hard to hear, but yesterday Orsato said when Napoli tried to get like a penalty or something, he said something in the lines of both teams are trying to make me mad, like to fuck me up. Get it? So it was like that was funny.
I don't hear what the player says, but I hear perfectly what Pioli is saying on the touchline.
Oh, that's interesting. That's good.
Pioli is basically telling them how to move, every single player. For example, yesterday when they were pressing the Napoli players, he was telling everyone, apart from Giroud, he was telling everyone where to go.
There was a moment where he had a little dispute with Rebic, where he was asking Rebic to press in the center, and Rebic didn't do it, and he kind of got angry with him. I remember that.
And then he apologized to Rebic.
Yeah.
Probably.
Rebic is the-
You don't want to mess with Rebic.
Yeah, Rebic is hot tempered. He's temperamental.
Yeah.
He's weird.
So what do you guys think about Junior Messias? Will Milan stick with him next season as a substitute to replace Samu Castillejo and bring in a starter as a right wing, or he goes back to Crotone where he came from?
Say again?
Junior
I think
Messias.
I think he should stay.
So
he's gonna stay.
Is he staying permanently to replace Samu Castillejo, or is he going back to Crotone where he came from?
No, he's staying. He's staying.
Yeah,
He's staying.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't see much of him when he was at his previous club, but I found him a little disappointing.
Yeah,
I thought we would see more dribbling and attacking of defenders from him. And
I
he
think
gets
it's because he's on the wing. I think if we tried him as a cam, I think you would see way more of that.
but Pioli does not see him as a cam, guys.
Yeah.
Pioli
Yeah,
was
I
saying
know.
it again and again.
I like him a lot. I like him a lot, but I want Berardi. I want
Yep,
to get Berardi.
Yeah, Roy, Berardi in the right wing, Macias is the cam or a backup. I mean, I don't see what the. I
If they
think that's
can-
good.
If they can keep Messias and get Berardi too, I'm all about that.
I want Messias because if my third choice is Messias, that means we are fighting for something big.
so if
Yeah.
we get
If our worst player is Messias and Krunic, that means that we are fighting for something really good.
but if we get
No,
Berardi,
Yes,
then we can't have Salamakers and
Yeah.
Macias, can we?
Yes. Yeah. We can have that.
We can.
We can.
Because if and so like let's say yesterday instead of bringing Salamakers in, if you had a regular right winger, then you can put Macias in and you don't lose that attacking option. But let's say
You
we're
can-
winning 2-0, then instead you would bring in Salamakers and he's gonna close up shop.
Yep.
So you have
Or
the
you-
option of
you can-
that.
Or you can bring Salamakers on the left and the Messias on the right.
I think you guys are all missing the point here. Our best midfielder is Rade Krunic, and I say that because these
According
last
to Skillard.
these last 3 games, I've finally realised why Pioli really likes him, because when he's come on and he's been told to do a task, he's amazing.
exactly. I wanted to say it right now. You're right.
He doesn't score goals. He's not going to do the killer pass. He's not going to do a Kaká pass to
according to
Crespo.
instruction from Pioli.
But in terms of work rate, closing down, being in the right place,
Yes.
just doing a dirty job, something that Gattuso would do, just mark someone. You don't need to do a fancy pass. Get a yellow card if it means stopping someone from countering. Just do everything that's dirty and nasty that needs to be done. He's amazing for that.
My man.
I
He's
love
better
him.
than he's better than Fred, Manchester United. You know Manchester United, Fred.
Yeah.
Krunic is better than Fred, and Fred starts every game at Manchester United.
Krunic is the unsung hero of our team. Like, we will cheer Giroud and Liao when they score, but you'll probably be surprised after a game. The teammates will probably be clapping Krunic in the dressing room for his hard work.
In 5 years, you're gonna see some games Krunic having the armband.
Yeah. Let me tell you, next
For
season,
that rule.
Krunic won't leave Milan. So far, Pioli is there. Pioli is Pioli's boy. If Pioli wants to change practice, or Pioli is trying to do something in the pitch, he always brings in Krunic because Krunic plays according to his instruction.
Krunic will be on the coaching team one day. Watch. I've said
it.
it.
Yeah, because Pioli likes him so much.
Yeah, I
Pioli
think he
believes-
does. I love
believes in
Krunic.
him.
Any coach, any smart coach would love to have a player like Krunic.
Do you know who he reminds me of? Darren Fletcher from Manchester United. He was very close to Sir Alex Ferguson, and he basically came on and he just did what the manager wanted. That's it.
Close up shop.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, let's change a bit of topic. Let's talk about Maldini, because this man achieved his objectives. I will say we are basically on top 4. Let's say it, because we
Yeah.
have like 10 points difference from the 5th place.
So
So I think
let
he
me ask
did
one
it, man. He did it.
How did Maldini? How did he find out Pierre Kalulu? Where did he sniff that guy from?
Because
I hope
Maldini,
he's not
Maldini
he's
was
not
the best
sniffing the guy.
defender.
That
Maldini
guy,
was the best
this
defender,
Kalulu
and
is
he's gonna see
a
the
wonder
talent.
kid. It's a wonder kid. It's a gold in our hands.
Milan has a very good scouting system in France.
Yeah.
Is that Mansara or someone else that's found him?
Mondanda,
Moncada.
the scouting operator of Lille that came to Milan.
Yeah.
Of Monaco or of Lille? I think it
Lille.
was of Monaco.
Monaco.
Yeah,
Monaco.
Okay.
But
I mean, Moncada used to work for Monaco. Kalulu comes from Lyon.
Yeah, Lyon feeders, but he never played any first team football for Lyon.
well, I think
never played with the first team.
I think the better question is how did Maldini snap up Tomori? Because he was at Derby and then he went to Chelsea, and Lampard really liked him and didn't want him to leave. And how Maldini snapped him up, I have no idea.
All right, I know the
It's because
story.
Lampard refused to
I
play
know the
him.
story about this one.
I know the story. I know the story as well.
When Tomori was in Derby County, he was the best player for Derby. Then he came back. He was on loan in Derby. Then he came back to Chelsea, and he was playing the games, and he had issues with Lampard in the training ground.
I think he was fourth.
Tomori
No, he didn't have any
is
issues.
a guy that has issue with
he
managers.
didn't. He was just fourth choice. He was just not getting played because they had Christensen, Rudiger, and
I'll tell you.
else.
He had a great first season with Chelsea, and for some reason Lampard got his mind changed and just
No, he
started
had
picking.
issues with Lampard.
No, he didn't have issues with Lampard. He just thought Chris Jansen and
Rudiger.
the other guy Rudiger were better, and he just completely because he played all of the previous season.
Yeah,
guys, I know the answer. I know the answer, guys. So basically, what happened is he played the whole season before for Lampard, and he was really good actually. And the management, Marina and the other people told Lampard that we are going to sell Tomori. And I remember that we were linked to Tomori until the end of the summer, but the transfer never happened because Lampard actually went against that transfer. He says actually that he wanted Tomori in the squad because he thinks he's really valuable. And from that point, Lampard started to have an issue with the management team, with the ownership of Chelsea, because Chelsea wanted to sell Tomori and make some cash, make 30 million or whatever, because they spent like 250 million in that summer, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So they wanted to make some cash. And at the end, the transfer happened in January as a loan with the option to buy. Maldini.
I think that's right, because he's got a good relationship with Lampard till this day.
Yeah.
But how he doesn't make the English team, knowing how crap Maguire is, I have no idea.
That's criminal. That is indeed criminal.
Honestly, did any of you watch Maguire play when they got
Maguire
by City?
It's the biggest waste of money of all time.
Him and Kane, the defender for Everton. Those two English players are rubbish.
Everton.
Yes, Kane, the centre back. Kane.
I don't like Tyrone Mings as well. Tyrone Mings is overrated.
The centre back for Everton.
Tyrone Mings is better than Maguire.
Yeah, he's better than Maguire, but I don't think he's the level of a national team level.
Maguire is shocking. How can he, a player of
Well-
his quality, be captain of Manchester United?
Be
It's a
honest, I don't
disgrace.
know. It's English, that's why.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Well-
it's just they paid so
It's
much. They need
English.
to
It's English,
justify
that's
that.
why. That
They
same
paid,
They have other English
that
they
same
players.
paid
that
90
same
million
Maguire.
for him.
That same Maguire went to Greece and had a fight in the pub. And
Yeah.
the media kept it silent. You see? No one took it
Well,
serious. And he still remained the captain of Manchester United. If it's someone else, the English media will take it as a sin.
Well, I think when Tomori finally gets called up for England, I want him to, because it brings a spotlight on Milan, because I think the English media and everyone that's following the Premier League, they don't actually get to see just how good Tomori is in Serie A.
Actually,
You know what? I'm happy he's not
I
being
think
called up.
actually they do. Do you guys remember that
He-
tackle on Pacina? That blew up in England, and the fans and whatnot were all saying, like, if you're a good defender in England, or if you're a defender in England, they were saying that they need to send them to Italy so they can learn the art of defending. So they still have that respect for the Italian art in England. It's just not really publicized that much.
no, Tomori played one game with the national team. He got called already.
He got called up, but he hasn't played.
No, he played. Oh no,
You
he
sure?
played
No,
one
He
game.
didn't play. He didn't play.
No,
He
he
just
didn't.
got called up to the squad.
Yeah, he was called up.
But didn't
So
play.
you know what? You know what?
So
I hope
Gareth
he gets
Southgate is
called.
blind as well as stupid.
No, seriously, I hope he get called. By the way, because
It's because
come on,
of Harry Maguire. I don't know what
I'm
that guy
honestly
is doing.
glad he doesn't get called up. I'm happy. That means he
yeah,
can
but
save
you
his,
know,
save his strength from Milan.
the World
Yeah,
Cup is
but-
an important thing. Everyone wants to be there.
Yeah, but
and,
that's the end of the year. I'm worried about now.
Oh no,
I'm
no,
worried.
now of course.
I mean, we got a break coming up soon, don't we, for internationals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he needs to get
That
called
break.
for the World Cup. Come on, man. You are a starter for AC Milan that is top of the table in Serie A. Seriously, come on. You have to be on the, how many there are? 25 players called for the World Cup?
Yeah. And did you
You
hear
need to be there.
the saying of Benzema about Giroud? When they asked him about Giroud, did you hear what he said?
Yeah. About being a go-kart or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Tomori should be if England plays with 4 at the back, should be, let's say, if he's insisting with Maguire and Stone, the other one should be White, Tomori, and that's it. No, why are you getting Tyron Mings? And Tyron Mings is better than Maguire. No,
Here, we just need a
That
force.
Ben White, that guy is shit as well.
We
no,
just
it's
need
not bad.
we need to forge Tomori Italian citizenship pass.
By the way, I saw the interview Tomori had after the game.
Let's
He's
make him
starting to
Italian.
speak.
Let's make him Italian.
He's starting
Make
to
him
speak
a
Italian.
Yeah,
He started to
Italian
speak
is picked
Italian.
up.
Really good Italian, by the way.
Victor
Fucking hell.
Osimhen. I like that striker. I wish Milan can go for him. Victor Osimhen.
Man, that guy would be amazing on our team.
That
Yeah.
guy is
That would be
even though he
amazing
plays
on
for
our team,
Napoli,
man.
I was watching the match and I was thinking, wow, if we had a striker like him,
I'm
My
telling you,
God.
4
his
goals.
title race would be over.
Imagine having Leao and him.
I'm
Oh my
telling
God.
you, we
It'd
chill.
be dirty.
And you
It'd
are
be
the
real
defenders. What are you gonna do? Where are you going first?
How old is Osimhen?
dirty.
Osimhen is young.
Sick,
He's
that
a
day.
Nigerian like me. He's a Nigerian. He be in his
21. Osimhen is 22 or 21, something like that.
Victor Osimhen.
No.
It's from my country.
He can't be
You're
21.
biased. You're
Yeah,
biased,
I
Ancelotti.
thought he was older. When I found out he is that age, I
He's
was so
23.
surprised.
23, okay.
Yo, we need to.
If it was
He's a-
the era
he's a-
of Berlusconi, next season he'll play for Milan.
Probably, yeah.
If he's that young, we should snap him up.
Can you believe Napoli paid
Yeah.
70 million for him from Lille?
Yeah. Milan has never paid anybody that much.
He wants a striker that will play for Milan and give you results, instant results. Victor Osimhen.
Where did Napoli get 70 million from to buy him?
I don't know.
Well, they're still checking the police in Italy. They're still checking.
Yeah,
to find him.
I think it's
And it's
no,
true. It's
I
true.
know it's true.
It could
There's
be
an
one of those
invest-
inflated transfers, couldn't it?
yeah.
Yes,
There's an
it comes from
investigation ongoing right now.
there is an
about-
investigation on that because the inflated transfer or money coming in was the exact amount of the money they spent for Osimhen.
Wow.
So clearly,
Well-
De Laurentiis put the money from his pocket. Basically, say we need a striker. I'll pay for it.
Does anyone know who Milan's most expensive signing is? It Costa?
Bonucci.
Is it?
Bonucci, 42 million.
Oh, right. I
42
thought it
million
was
Bonucci.
Rui Costa.
No,
I thought
no.
it might-
I think it's Rui Costa. It's
It's
Rui
Rui
Costa.
Rui
Costa,
Costa is
45,
1
isn't it?
million less.
45 is Rui Costa.
1 million less. It's 1 million less, Rui Costa.
Okay.
Rui
Record
Costa.
signing for the club is Bonucci. Embarrassing.
What an
Fassone Mirabelli. Fassone
We
Mirabelli.
need to break that thing. We need to break that record straight away. Like this summer, we need the striker 50 million. That's it. End of the story.
Well, if we're getting Belotti for free, do we need another striker?
We're not getting Belotti for free, man. No chance.
Yeah, he's out of contract.
I think if we're getting Belotti for free, we're probably going to go for
Listen,
another position.
to me, if you ask me, I don't need Botsman. Milan should put
What?
that money. Milan should
You
put
don't
that
need
money,
him.
that 30 million for Botsman, and the money we'll get from Paqueta that is going to PSG, and from this Hage from Fiorentina, which is like 20 million. 30 million from Bosman, which is 50 million. The Milan should add like 20 million again or somewhere. I'm going to go and get Osimhen. We need this guy as a striker in the land.
But we can
I
get him
still
without
think we need to get a
without
winger first.
Osimhen, everything is done.
But realistically, we can't. There's no way Napoli's
we
going
can get these
His
players
next stop
even
is the
without
Premiership.
yeah, even buying Boatman, we can still
The-
get these players.
I don't need Bosman. We have Kalulu.
No, we need Boatman.
Yeah.
Come
Why?
on, man.
If we had
We need
Botman in
both.
this against Napoli, we would have lost.
No.
Osimhen
Listen,
would
by
have
the way,
pushed him all
guys,
game
it's a long season. It's a long season. You need 22 world-class players, not
there-
9, 7.
There,
Well-
I have a question because me and Florent we were talking yesterday, and I was just trying to like find some numbers. I don't know if you guys might know. How many goals have we conceded from set plays that were like the result of a header, not like a scrappy goal bouncing around, but like we got out jumped on a header? Does anybody know by any chance?
In this season,
None. Still doesn't matter,
Exactly.
man.
So my question
How
is,
many
why
we
do you
have
need
done?
Botman
How many
for that?
goals we have done on a corner?
Yeah,
but that's because we can't cross.
If you
Okay.
bring in Bosman, it will stop
No,
the
we
growth
need
of
Botman.
Kalulu. If you bring in Bosman, it will stop the growth of Kalulu.
What?
If
No.
you bring in Bosman, it will stop the growth of Kalulu.
No, he's not going to
Because
stop.
Kalulu's going to be he's
21.
going to be the fourth choice center back
You
then.
see,
No.
which is wrong.
No, it's not gonna stop his growth. Don't worry,
Okay.
guys. It's not gonna stop his growth.
Would I need
Don't worry about
Bosman?
Kalulu's going to be
That-
with us for
that guy
many
anyway.
years to come. He's only
Exactly.
21.
Yeah, but Botman's not like he's 28. Botman's young too.
Botman is the
Exactly,
same
we
age.
need
He's
them.
the same age.
Exactly. So you're gonna have Botman and Tamori. Kalulu ain't gonna play.
Guys, what's wrong?
I don't know about
You
that.
guys are not paying. You guys are not paying. Why you guys are being so stingy? You're not paying for that.
Let's
Yeah,
get
get
it's-
Botman.
but
Listen,
use that
if
money-
Milan wants to bring in a
use that
striker,
money to get a striker or a cam or a right winger.
look, we have spent money. We have spent almost 30-something million, 40 million. Okay, in less than 4 years, we have spent almost 70 million. We
I don't
bought
think.
Andrea Silva from where? From FC Porto. And what did he do? We brought him Christoph Piontek from Genoa. What did he do? Spending up both of them is almost 70 million. You see, that's money. Put them together, bring in Osimhen, solve the
But-
attacking problem. That's all.
Nah,
Napoli
guys.
Napoli are not going to sell us Osimhen for any less than 100 million.
Exactly. And if Osimhen goes on sale,
I don't
there's
see it.
other clubs that are gonna
Yeah.
be in the race as well. Clubs that are actually gonna pay 120, 130. So guys, don't stop dreaming of it,
I
please.
don't see us being able to get Osimhen.
Not Osimhen, but we can definitely get a different, a
The
different
way he
striker
was
with similar
treating Theo
qualities.
Hernandez, man,
We
he's
missed
not
Look,
coming.
we missed the train with Osimhen.
wait,
We just
listen.
missed
Let me tell you. And De Laurentiis is a financial issue at the moment. If we can speak to Napoli and tell them, listen, we'll give you 40 million loan.
No,
With
Man
with the
United
obligation
go
to buy.
there.
They will accept
Man
it. I'm
United,
telling you.
Man United brings pounds, not the euros. He brings
If you
pounds,
tell De
and he
Laurentiis
says
to give him 40
100
million
million
paid loan.
pounds.
That's what this people did. What's their
Yeah,
name?
but
No,
the
guys,
early bird
let's
gets
stop
the
this
work, though.
nonsense. Let's stop
Even
this
we
nonsense.
missed the train with Osimhen.
Let's stop with
Carlotti.
this nonsense, guys.
We missed the train.
Do you think we're going
Okay,
to
but
get Boffman?
I don't think we need Botman, man. I think that is a
I don't
complete
even
waste
think we're
of
going to
money.
get him.
We're
I
getting
think,
him. We're getting him.
I think Newcastle could outbid
I
us
don't think
easy.
no Mbappe,
he
no.
doesn't want Newcastle.
No Mbappe, no. What Milan need right now, Milan need a points man, a top striker. It's someone that is hungry to score goals. Someone that's ruthless in front of goals. That's what we need. Not
Yeah,
somebody
we know that. We agree with that. We're gonna get a striker, and it's not gonna be Belotti. It's gonna be a proper, young
we
guy
need
that
a
is.
striker that is hungry of scoring goals because we have the ones that can paint the ball around. We need someone that if you see him as a striker, defenders will be scared. That's what we need at the moment. Not strikers that depend on midfielders. We need someone. You see Osimhen, the way he's aggressive, the way he fights for every ball. That's what we need. Such kind of strikers.
We need to go to
Yeah,
France. We need to go to France because France has all the fast, young, skillful strikers right now.
who is going to France? I'm
I'm
not
saying
free next month.
we need to look in France. We need to look in France because France has a lot of fast, young strikers.
No, this is a misconception here. I don't believe that the management is telling Maldini you cannot spend more than tot money for one player. The management is telling Maldini we cannot offer more than a 5 million contract a year to player,
Wages, yeah.
but it's not, yeah, to wages, but it's not telling
Yeah,
Maldini how much to spend.
I
Maldini has a total budget, and he can spend it for one player, or he can spend it for
yeah.
15 players. Depends,
I,
Yeah,
what we need.
yeah, I think we've got about 80 to 90 million euros to spend this summer.
I think 100, round it up, man, because we're gonna get money from Paquetá, we're gonna get money from Auge.
Sammy
So
Castillejo as well. He's going.
if they give us some money, I'm
He might
happy
have
to
to go
pay
for free.
for him to leave. But
Unless
we're gonna get like almost 30 million from Auge and Paquetá.
unless we go to Brazil and buy a £4 million Kaká again.
Nah.
No,
It's,
now Brazilian players are not producing good players anymore.
No, they're not. It's France now, isn't it?
Brazil?
that's why I said go to France. France has all the skillful, fast players now.
yeah, we're getting Bosman, we're getting Sancho or Renato Sancho.
Botman's not fast.
Nah, Botman is good. Botman is good, man. Believe me.
Well,
I honestly cannot judge Bobman. I've literally never seen him play, so I cannot say anything about this player.
He's like Roman. He's good positioning.
Nah.
Obviously, he's tall, but he's slow.
If
No,
Milan
it's
wants to,
not.
if Milan want to, if Milan want to
Botman is slow.
replace, if Milan wants to replace Ibrahimovic, Milan need to go for a striker that is renounced, a striker that is a force in Europe. Because if we're playing Champions League next season, we need to go for a striker that they can guarantee us at least in a season 30 games.
Then we can get Jonathan David.
Guys, we have a friend here from England as well. We have 2 people from England. Actually 3. And me 4. What do you guys think about Broya? There is any chance he can come at AC Milan?
Who?
Or he's a good Broya.
From
Armand Broya.
Southampton?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not Milan level.
Well, Osimhen was at that level 2 years ago when Napoli bought him.
No, Osimhen
We're not
scored
gonna
goals
buy Broya
when
when
he
he's
was in Lille.
70 million. We're buying him now.
Osimhen
And when
scored
he
goals when
becomes
he was in Lille. He scored
when
goals.
he was at but because it was at Lille and it was a different league. Premier League is different.
Nah,
As Roy said, that train is gone. Osimhen's train is gone. We need to get another train.
Chelsea won't let the guy go because he's on loan from Chelsea.
I don't worry about transfer windows anymore because
Only
I've-
Watkins. Can you go for Only Watkins of Aston Villa? He's a good striker. Only Watkins.
Okay,
Well,
that's an expensive one.
my-
Bilal,
my take on all of this is there's a reason Maldini said no to Galliani and Mirabelli
exactly.
and then joined with Elliott, because just think what he's done with a very restricted budget in 2 years to now what we hope to be a Scudetto winning side, possibly a double win for the season. Just think if he's got 100 million to spend, whatever he brings in, but I'm going to trust him because what he's done in these 2 years with a restricted budget and players taking cuts on their wages is just unbelievable. So he'll bring in someone that's going to get us 20 plus goals a season. We didn't think Giroud and Ibrahimovic were going to get us 20 goals, and they've already got us 20 goals.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us did say that they would at least get 10 goals each. That
Well-
doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah.
No, Red John was really negative about Giroud, to be fair, at the beginning of the
I
season.
was very skeptical regarding Giroud.
Exactly. I was sure that he's gonna go at least 15 goals the all season. I actually made the bet. Giroud is gonna score more goals than Andre Silva. I don't know how Andre Silva is
Who
doing.
did you bet with?
I bet here on the channel. Come on, he's on the live one. No
All
one
right.
was.
Andre Silva doesn't fit Leipzig at all. He needs a second striker, kind of like how Lukaku needs Martinez.
When Milan went for Olivier Giroud, I was happy about the deal going through because I know the quality of Giroud. I know what he did. I followed Giroud right from day one when he played for Montpellier, and he won the league with Montpellier. Then from there he moved to Arsenal. You see, won the FA Cup with Arsenal. He's a serial winner.
Yeah, he's
From
a serial
Chelsea,
winner.
from Arsenal, he went
Yeah.
to Chelsea.
He's literally won everything in football.
Won
He's
everything, even the World Cup. You see,
He
So
didn't. He
he
didn't
was
won
the
the Premier
champion.
League. He didn't won the Premier League.
with Chelsea. He won the Premier League
No.
with Chelsea.
No, he didn't won the Premier League.
No, I don't. I think he won the Champions League, not the Premier League.
Okay, he won the Champions League and
The World Cup.
and the World Cup with France.
Yeah, but he's a serial winner, and
And FA Cup.
he's brought that experience into the dressing room to the young kids, and he's a big part of us winning the Scudetto this season. I think if
Yeah.
we do win it, him and Ibrahimovic and Magnon, because he's won the league.
With Leo.
Yeah, so you need leaders like that.
Yeah. And but we have a player that has won the Champions League, but he's not mentioned, and not everybody knows. Theo Hernandez with Real Madrid.
Well, he won it from the bench, though.
Yeah, but I think his name is written in the history book of Real Madrid.
That's
He
like
won the
saying-
Champions League the way I won the Champions League with Milan in 2007.
Yeah,
that's
he won the Champions
Larry,
League.
show us your ring. Larry. Show us your ring.
He won the Champions League with Real Madrid. Theo Hernandez.
no, that's like saying Kaká won the World Cup.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So his name is written as well. How about
Yeah,
Giroud?
okay.
He has that experience, yeah, but not necessarily on the field.
Giroud played all the World Cup without scoring one goal.
No,
Yeah,
but he played a lot of games.
But
Yeah, but he didn't score any goal. But at least his name is there.
a
He's
lot of
tempted.
a lot about experience is about losing in finals as well, and that's
Yeah.
something like Maldini, for example. He's lost a number of finals, and
That's what Maldini says about himself. He's the biggest loser in history.
yeah, and
He literally
again-
said that. He literally said that about himself. He said, "I'm
And
the
again-
biggest loser in history."
And again, what you need to understand is Giroud don't lose finals. He wins every finals, from Arsenal to Chelsea in FA Cup. So if Milan venture,
Ancelotti,
Yeah?
stop mentioning the FA Cup. The FA Cup is a teapot, like the Coppa Italia.
no,
They are
no,
not
no,
trophies,
listen.
man. No
No,
one gets remembered
the
for winning an FA Cup or a Coppa Italia.
the FA Cup is more valuable than the Premier League.
Nah.
no,
No
FA
chance.
Cup,
Come on.
FA Cup
I
started
know.
from look.
I know in
Everybody plays
England.
FA
I
Cup.
know in England is important
Yeah,
and
no, I'm
people care
saying.
about it, rightly so. But
Yeah,
from an international level, for me, Laird coming from Italy, I don't give a crap about a FA Cup. For me, the FA Cup is a teapot.
me. Listen, all I need.
It's not a real I mean, yeah, it's fine to win it, but you don't lose sleep if you lose the FA Cup. You're
All right.
still going with your life.
Let me tell you. In those days, when the Queen Elizabeth is fit, in every FA Cup final, she's always present there with Prince Charles, because they
Yeah, but
know the value of FA Cup.
that's that's a value for the old generations, man. The new generation doesn't care about the FA Cup, man.
But no, if you watch FA Cup, teams play their strong 11 in FA Cup.
Yeah, because they have a big squad. That's why they play the strong. And because in the beginning the FA Cup they play, the second choice of some teams, City, Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool was playing the kids since the other day even with the fucking Carabao Cup, they were playing kids. And the second choices. So Klopp is a guy that doesn't really care about the FA Cup or the Guardiola won so many of them, and I think, or no, if I'm wrong.
So, if just slightly off topic, Ibrahimovic
Yeah.
at the end of the season, if we win the Scudetto, that's a good way to bow out and retire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Hopefully.
I can't see him. I don't want him in our squad next season. I'd rather him being in the stands with Maldini as like a chief exec or footballing director or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
or play
they
play
plan
for
to give
another
him
team.
the same role with Nedved.
Yeah, what like a similar role to Nedved at Juventus? That would be good.
No, we don't need a dog. Admit, we don't
No,
need a dog.
but I think he's valuable to be employed by the club, but I just don't want him on the squad next season
No,
because
I'm with you. I'm with you. I really want to win this Scudetto to get rid of Ibra.
yeah,
To be honest, and but I don't think he's gonna be in the managerial team. I think he's going to play for a team. I don't know, like Parma next season. It's, like a small team that he can
no,
actually still
it would
get
be
paid a
sad
lot.
it would be sad to see his legacy end at Parma or a low club. He
No,
constantly he describes himself as a lion, and it's ironic how when lions get old, they get replaced by the younger, more dominant alpha lion, and I think that's what's going to happen. There'll be a young
exactly.
striker that replaces him.
But if you think he goes for Parma, he scores 30 goals in Serie B, brings Parma in Serie A, he gets that million, 2 million, whatever he's gonna get paid.
What about that club that Galliani and Berlusconi own?
Ah, Monza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he might go there.
Yeah, you can go there if Monza comes in Serie A.
Ibrahimovic's last club will be Milan.
Yeah,
I
think
don't know.
it'll be a good fairy tale ending. Goes back to Milan, wins the league, and retires.
How can Salimakas miss this sitter? How?
Oh my God, you're coming late, man. We talked about that already.
Oh, hey, you know
You're
what? Hey,
late.
hold on. I know
We
that
talked
topic.
about that.
Oh no! You
Sorry,
you
Nathan.
activated
Who
Nathan.
is this
You
sitter?
activated
Waiting
Nathan.
for. Let
Jesus
Boy, I
Christ!
want you to explain this. Right the
It was a
fuck
great
down.
save, Nathan.
Yeah.
Explain it. You guys
Nathan,
need to explain this
Nathan.
shit to me
Nathan,
right
It was
just
a
now.
great
rewatch the
save.
video. Just rewatch the video. We explained that, man, already.
No. I want to hear it. I want to hear it live directly from you, Larry, not from a recording.
That was me
I want.
on the recording.
I want. I
No,
want you to
right.
say
Please
it.
answer this
You are
question
right.
I don't know.
because you are
Yeah,
fond of Salimakas. You like this player so much.
no, I like him a lot. I still think he's a great player. I like what he does. That moment there was very disappointing. I was very angry at him. I mean, he had the time to stop the ball, place
Because
the ball.
if
He
it's
had the time.
2-0, it's head to head for Milan.
Yeah,
It's
it's
head to head
over.
for Milan.
He would have that should have sealed the game and should have given us the head
No,
to head.
not even the game. Just the head in general is what we needed.
Yeah,
You
no,
guys are.
I agree. I was very disappointed in that. It was
You
such a
guys are. Sorry, Roy. Finish. Sorry.
no, and it was a great opportunity for him also to
Yeah.
get some momentum. So he screwed it up for himself. You know.
Okay, and I'll say
Nate.
this. I'm gonna say this. Outside of his, outside of that that moment when he came in, I thought he did a great job
Yeah, he did good. He played well. He did well.
because he used his energy. He was a nuisance. He broke up play,
He
and
won
that's
a few
exactly
balls
what I
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I want him to do when he comes in the game when we're winning.
Come on,
So
lads. We all know Ospina made a world class save.
The
It was a
he
biggest
needs to
central
player
make
shot.
saves.
miss
Central
great
shot.
chances.
I'm
It's a
joking.
normal thing.
I'm messing.
Biggest players miss a lot
Yeah,
of chances. So
yeah. I'm only messing.
Fuck
Nathan,
that. He misses
I
all the
talked
chances.
Nathan, I talked about this before, and I say you guys are talking about how he missed the goal. My old disappointment is how he missed the actual target. That's my old
I
disappointment
think
because
it
you can
was
miss
going
that
on.
chance.
Was it? Was it not going on? I thought
Nah,
it
he
it
was
was it
completely
was a
out.
corner kick. No.
That was
It was a
yeah, but
save.
the goalkeeper only saved it because he had to do something because he didn't really know.
It was central. It was right.
I
It was. I don't know if it was going in the goal. I don't know, but it was central, right in
Going
front of the
over.
goalkeeper.
Yeah, he had to make it, but from the replay, it definitely looks like he didn't have to try.
He had the time to stop that ball and place it. I don't know why he didn't do that.
This is why we say
that's
we need another winger.
that's
These
lack
are
of
the
confidence.
situations. Yeah, these are the
Nathan,
situations that
um,
you need
I
another
guess
winger.
I guess we
It's
need
okay.
another winger anyway. I'm talking about when we talk about what we need as the next season, we're talking about priorities. Of course, if I can have unlimited budget, I will change the right wing, the cam. I will change a lot of position at AC
How
Milan.
about the left back? How about the left back?
Left back is
Balotelli.
good.
Balotelli. Because
Left back is
next week you play against Empoli.
Florence.
Florenzi is
Florenzi is
going to
gonna.
play.
Yeah, I think they need to give Ballatore just a little bit more of a
So
chance.
if Florenzi should play left back, that means we don't have any hope or any faith for Balotelli. So that means he needs to
I,
leave next season.
At this stage of the
yeah, yeah,
season, Pioli cannot take any
Yeah.
chances on
Yeah.
players that he
Yeah.
has no confidence in.
But to me,
I agree.
Bakayoko, he's not going to play again.
I agree
no,
with
Um,
I
Texas.
don't.
yes,
Yeah, yeah, I
he's
agree.
frozen.
I agree.
He's frozen out of the of the squad now.
he's going to go with the players he trusts.
It's the right thing to do at this point. It's the right thing to
Exactly. It's
do.
10
Yeah,
games. You play once a week. You go with the
yeah.
best players. That's it. You
Yeah,
don't have to, and you don't need to motivate people to stay concentrated. Balotelli, if it's gonna happen and it's going to play because people get injured, man, you're winning a title here. You don't need
He's,
Uh,
somebody to,
he's on
or
a permanent deal, isn't he? Or is he
yeah,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
contract?
permanent.
yeah,
Yeah.
he just needs to go. We need to
He's
get
a real.
rid of him.
I wanted to give the guy a chance. I wanted to give him a season, but
Have you
I,
Yeah,
have you seen the left back of Rennes play? The left back,
no.
similar to Theo Hernandez.
I don't know, man.
I I'll have to watch. I watched Rennes this weekend to see if
Yes,
the Ekitike guy was going to play,
they are
but
left
he
back.
didn't get. He didn't play, but I'll look at the left back the next time they play.
Yeah, quality that guy.
Listen, the left back is a difficult situation because every person that comes in knows that in front of him there is Theo Hernandez. So basically, they're gonna play 5 games in a season.
Yeah,
For
but
do you sign a contract with a team that is
It,
gonna give you the chance to play 5 games a season?
no,
It needs to be a
yeah,
really young left back.
No,
Like
young left back is not gonna accept to stay in the bench for entire
Yeah,
season.
but we had a young
no.
left
There,
back
there,
in the Premier.
I mean,
So go ahead.
like 17 years old, 17, 18 years old type of young.
Mm, I think
Not like
a guy
21
that
or 22.
I think the only solution for us is a 32, 33 years old left back that is at the end of his career. He's been always solid for some mid-table teams in Italy, and he just wants his big contract and retire. But not retire, but play for something big, but not play every time. Play 5, 6, 10 games a season, let's say. So we need that type of player, like Florenzi, a bit
yeah,
older, that is good feet, good stamina, good in a good shape, and that's it. That is our only solution. A young guy is not gonna come because they want to play. They want to
yeah.
become someone. Good players are not staying in the bench. So you are in. Theo Hernandez is too good. That's the I mean, that's thank God that is a good problem to have. So you need a Florenzi type of player on the left side, a Kier type of deal. You know.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
Yeah, we need an
Well,
experienced left back.
didn't we have a good young centre back that
we
we
sold
sorry,
him.
Kirkus.
left back
Kirkus, yeah, we sold him.
yeah, and we sold
Sold
him, didn't we?
Yeah, because he wanted to leave. At the end, he wanted to become a
Well,
football player.
if you remember, he was, I won't say directly promised, but he was given assurances that he would, get some first team action, and that never happened.
It's too early, man.
Yeah, I think that happens everywhere though, and the coaches kind of suss out if they're going to cope with the first team players or not, and if they don't, then they'll sell them.
And it's good for him. No, he's now playing in a league. I think the Belgian league
Yeah, he was
as
very
a
happy.
starter. And if he becomes a great player, we can buy him when he's a good player. You know, when he's a finished product.
Yeah, you can buy it for 50 million.
That's fine.
I don't.
But
Go ahead.
that's fine. It's not my money.
Last night, KC, the way
Ooh,
he played
awful.
with his mind.
I liked him.
Was
last
awful.
night. I liked this.
I didn't like him. He played really bad, in my
And
opinion.
again, I love the way Calabria gave him the captain band just to honor him that respect.
This isn't prime Kessie we're seeing.
It's not, but it's a united team, and I think him giving him the armband, showing him that respect as well, and it probably lifted him a bit because his performance was quite good.
I've got no problem with him being in the team. I think the team like him. He likes the team. But in terms of effort on the pitch, nobody can tell me we have seen prime Kessie this season. Nobody can tell me.
No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So that's
This
because
is a player just going through the motions. I think put it this way, in my opinion, he wants to stay at Milan, but his agent has fucked his mind because his agent wants a big payday.
Yeah.
It's like another Raiola thing.
The agent is tied to Raiola's lawyers, so they're all networked together.
If you look at Pogba and Raiola, the same thing happened at United. Pogba went through this crap spell because of his contract and all of the ongoing press about his new contract, and he doesn't want to play for United. The same thing's happening with Kessie.
If Kessie goes to Barcelona, at the end of next season, he will be on the bench. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
100%.
But that's his
100%.
agent's fault. That's not his fault. It's his agent's fault.
Milan is the right club for him.
It's his fault as well, because how will you be a young player and you be on the bench without developing? Because when he's going to Barcelona, he thinks he's going to start.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will start. I'm sure he
I don't
will
think he
start,
will.
but he will. But he is type of. Barcelona played too much good football for his skill level. I'm not being rude about him.
Yeah.
He's a destroyer.
No, you're correct.
Right.
You're correct.
You're correct, man. His touch is awful compared to the midfielder
exactly.
of
Oh my
Barcelona.
God. His first
They're
touch
gonna destroy the fans, the Barcelona fans. Because very used to that pristine, precise football.
And
Look
the
at
thinking at
Busquets
Barcelona
even,
is
like-
quick.
Yeah.
You have to think quick at Barcelona. You already have to know where to put the ball. He's
Barcelona
thinking
probably
too
got
much
some.
at Milan.
Barcelona probably got some 18-year-old in the academy that can even play better than him right now.
On the ball, probably, yes, 100%. The thing that can save Cassis is the physicality. He can maybe give something to that team that Xavi can say, you know what, I wouldn't mind this.
I don't even think he's quick enough to even for this type of league. The league is maybe not the fastest, but the league is quick because of all the 1-2s and give and goes. I don't know if he'll be. I think he's too heavy-footed for that.
Unless you play a Busquets position just to break play.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at Busquets' skill level. Like, it's still very, very good.
Yeah, but
I don't mind wherever Kessie goes, so long as it's not one of the top 4 or 5 teams in Italy.
He's join Hakan.
If he joins Hakan.
Would you guys rather have Kessie leave and get Sanchez, or keep Kessie and not get Sanchez?
Get
Uh,
Sanchez.
no,
Get
Get
I'd keep
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
I'd keep Kessie only because I know
Sanchez is good.
Sanchez won't give us a full season.
I'm
That's
really
fine.
disappointed in Kessie. The lack of effort this season has been, to me, I know you're going through a contract dispute. I know you're going through all these things. But if you're a professional, you still go ahead and do it on the pitch. And he hasn't done it this year.
It's not good enough to fix that. It's not his fault. It's not
Yeah,
good
but
enough.
I
Simple as that.
He can't, put it this way, he can be a very effective player for Milan. But in my opinion, he's choosing not to be.
No, we are a different level now. We are in a different level. That's why he's looking a worse player because Tonali is at a different level now. Leao is a different level. All the players around him are a different level, and now he's looking less effective. That is the peak. He cannot improve.
I do have a feeling that the contract is not allowing him to make that step, though. I think there is a little bit of that.
yeah, I think if he signs a new contract, we'll see a different Kessie next season, completely different.
He's not gonna sign a new contract with us because Maldini is not allowed him to sign a new contract. Maldini, as I say in another live, Maldini told him to fuck off in
Yeah,
August when they acquired Adli. Maldini told him, "I'm not giving you another contract. You're not allowed to play next season for us. That's it. Find another team." And that's why it's disturbing
They
him a
have
lot.
planned next
No,
season
no,
without
no,
him.
no,
Yeah,
that's
they
not it.
already planned next season.
No, no,
Yeah.
Madrid told his agent, not him, that the final money they'll give him is 6.5.
And I cannot believe he's saying no to that.
But the only problem with Kessie at the moment, according to Fabrizio Romano, is his agent.
Yeah.
Because if he signs for Barcelona, his agent will clinch at least 10 to 15 million euros.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, guy.
Yeah, no,
Come
that's
on,
true.
guys.
That's true.
All right, guys, I need to go now. It's nice
Oh,
having you guys here.
Hey,
Thank you.
thanks, my man. Have a good one.
thanks, man.
I think we have.
Uh,
I think you've made a good point, Leah, because we are moving behind him, and we are
Exactly.
getting. We should get Sanchez next year. Pobega coming back, and we're getting Adli. Where's the space for him? We have Tonali. We have
exactly.
Benatar.
Exactly. We moved on in August. In August, we told him this is the contract, sign it before August. Because if you're not signing, we're getting Adli. And next season, we're going to get Renato Sanchez. And Pobega is going to come back and we're going to value him as well in the squad. So he's out of the plan. He's been there for long.
this is another example of Maldini showing leadership and
Exactly.
zero bullshit, because he probably said, "Here's your contract. This is the most we're paying you." And if Kessie turned around and said, "No, I'm going to explore my options," he probably said the same thing to Donnarumma and said, "Well, fuck off then. We're not going to offer you a contract anymore. You can leave." So I think
I'm
that's
not waiting for you.
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
waiting for you. I'm
and
AC Milan. I'm
Yeah.
planning everything ahead for the next
Yeah.
season.
To be
You're
fair,
not on board.
Ancelotti brought a good point. Like I would never pay a dime to that agent. Same with Raiola. I would not pay a dime to that person. So
No.
he can get out of Milan and yeah.
And Romagnoli the same, because Botman is coming. Already the plan is made. Botman is coming. I don't care.
I love how Maldini has just gone away and done his business. Same with when he realized Donnarumma wasn't signing, straight away he'd already signed up Magnon from Lille, and I think he's done the same.
That was an amazing operation.
And
That was
guys,
cutthroat.
this is a lesson for the other players. Kalulu, this is the contract. Kalulu signs because he knows how Maldini behaves. He knows that if he doesn't accept that offer, because it's the right offer for him, he's gonna get replaced straight away. Every player that AC Milan knows, Leao knows. This is the offer. If you're not accepting, you're gonna get sold. That's it.
There's a saying that Sir Alex Ferguson used to say to all of his players, and he had some massive egos in the dressing room, like Beckham, Giggs, Keane, Van Nistelrooy, Stam, and he basically told every single one of them, no one man is bigger than the club, and if you try thinking you're bigger than you are, then you can F off, and that's what exactly happened, and I think that's what's happening here. Maldini's saying, the club's bigger than you, we'll carry on without you if you don't respect us.
Roy,
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
Apart from Leao, what
Yeah.
other contracts are coming up for next season to be renewed?
Benacer and Leao at the moment.
Benacer, didn't he renew?
No,
I think they're gonna renew close both of them,
Benacer
Leao and
hasn't
Benacer.
renewed yet. I thought he had.
no. It's Kalulu. They want to retouch Kalulu. They want to retouch Tonali's contract. They have to do Benacer's. They have to do Leao, and that's it.
Okay.
I'm a bit concerned about Rebic and when his contract expires because he's not first choice left wing anymore, and he's not first choice number 9, and I don't think he's going to be happy sitting on the bench.
I think he knows why it's not the first choice. When you are not a first choice because somebody in front of you is almost at your level, you get upset. But when you see a guy that is actually way better than you and doesn't get injured, because I think Rebic will start a lot of games
Yeah.
if he doesn't get injured.
I think I think you hit the nail right on the head. It's the injuries that open the opportunity for Leao.
Exactly. So
Hey.
if Rebic stays fit, he can play a lot of games as a starter, and Leao stays in the bench, or Leao plays as a striker, or Rebic plays as a striker. So there is options there.
Guys, the Laird's brother is here. Laird's brother that is winning the bet. Wow.
Oh my God, my brother is winning. The only thing that is winning this season is that bet.
What's the bet, Leah?
That Diaz is gonna have more goal assists than Akan. But by the way, the difference is like four or five, something like that.
Yeah,
So,
but Hakan takes
I mean,
all the
for-
corners and
for
free kicks, and
penalties because that other one, Lautaro doesn't know how to shoot them.
yeah, but his corners and free kicks, he's always been amazing at dead ball situations. Like his corners are awesome.
Yeah, he's good at corners.
Yeah, he is actually. It's not easy to pick out the player in the corner, huh? Like if you do it consistently, that means you're good.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I hope
But we
my
also
brother
need
wins that
one
trophy.
person to consistently take it.
And,
Yeah, that's
I'm
what-
happy. I'm happy.
Who's our consistent free kick and corner taker? Is it Tonali?
Tonali takes the
Depends,
corners. Yeah.
Depends. Because on the right side is Messias, because being a right wing, Messias is already there, and he goes for those. Benacer sometimes if you don't have a left-footed like Messias. On the left side is Tonali or Theo, depending on how we're gonna cross it. And Benacer sometimes as well, or sometimes we go short. Oh my
I think
God!
we should really work on set piece
It's
plays.
bitter. It's bitter because we won last night. That's why.
Is this true, Laird? Is
What?
Kessie best as number 10 than Diaz?
He was working last night. He was not watching the game because he just, you know what? He hates the fact that without Akan, Milan is winning the league. Actually, he hates that.
Is this Andrea, your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally is.
And is he?
He's
is
like,
he
he's in London. He's in London.
no, is he an Inter fan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that must be a interesting
Horrible.
household.
Horrible. He's like he sold Lukaku and Hakimi, and he got Akan and Correa. He must be having a fun time.
Tomorrow, please, help him out because he's going to suffer 6 goals from Liverpool. So stay close to him because tomorrow's going to be a bad day. Bad
They're
day for
winning
you, brother.
tomorrow, man. They're
No
winning
way.
tomorrow.
No chance.
No.
No chance.
I would
Is-
put it this way.
Liverpool is good. Is going
That's not
to
gonna-
underestimate. He's going to underestimate the game.
It's not going to happen, but I would love it if Inter win. I really would. Just for more games for them to play. That's all. No other reasons. More
Are
games.
they at Anfield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
They're going to get destroyed.
6-1. 6-1. I'm calling it right now. 6-1 is going to be the result.
Can
Liverpool-
somebody
what's the score
find on internet what is the last time Liverpool lost at Anfield? Because probably it's like 2 years ago, something like that.
In the Champions League, you're looking
In general, probably. I can bet even Premier League if you want.
Well, I'll go as far as to saying if Liverpool put out their B side, they'll still beat Inter in Anfield.
Atletico won against Liverpool
I
at
don't even
Anfield
think. Yeah. Atletico won 2 years ago.
2 years ago. My God,
Yeah,
basically 2 years without losing at Anfield.
I think it was 3-1. They won, but I don't think it. I don't think Liverpool need to extend themselves to it. They're 2-0 up. They're going for the league in England. They're not going to extend themselves too much. Yeah, I could see it even being a 1-1 or something like that.
Yeah, but Liverpool is a better team when they attack, when they have to kill the
True.
opposition. When they have to wait and chill,
Um,
they suffer. They are
no,
not incredible defensively.
Klopp only knows Klopp only
I
knows
like
one
this.
way.
This is a good answer.
Yeah, Klopp only knows one way, and that is to destroy teams. I reckon it'll be 3-4-0.
It's going to, yeah. I say 6-1. I think Liverpool, Inter's going to shit the bed. They're going to shit in their pants. They're going to be shaking. They have absolutely no European spirit. They're going to embarrass Italy like they always do in Europe.
But that's going to
And
be bad for you, Roy.
I know.
So
I'm
Roy, do
already.
you want me to put a TV on the bathroom because they're shitting their pants? So for my brother, just in case.
I'm already preparing myself for the embarrassment that we're going to give to Italy tomorrow. So I'm already ready for it.
Nah. Believe me, man, Liverpool is gonna underestimate the game because they had it so easy the away game. They're gonna be like,
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
why?
It's gonna be really bad.
Why? Why my brother wants you to leave the channel, man? This is not Inter channel.
I mean, look, I really, like I've said it, and I'm open about this. I support the Italian teams in Europe always, but I'm realistic, and I know Inter is a dog with its tail in between its legs when it comes to Europe, and Liverpool is the complete opposite in Europe. Liverpool is going to show Inter tomorrow what it means to win in Europe. We're going to do it in style, and Inter is going to look like a little baby whose candy has been stolen.
Liverpool have a history in Europe, and in over 2 legs, they're probably one of the hardest teams to beat. So there's no chance Inter are going to do one in Anfield.
No chance, zero chance, zero.
Has anyone
I
been to
think it's
Anfield?
this. I've been to Anfield.
That it's a dungeon. It's literally death,
It-
walking into death.
Actually,
mean-
I've been to Anfield the first time AC Milan has been to Anfield. It was like
Was it
a
really
few
the
months
first
ago.
time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the first time for Milan to play at Anfield.
First time they met outside of finals.
Oh, so you
Because
saw
we always played
Rebic's
in finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Rebic's goal.
goal. Okay.
I was in the pictures. You can see me. If you
Next
check
time
the
you
pictures of the supporters.
Yeah, next time you go to an AC Milan game in England, let me know somehow, and we'll all go.
Have you subscribed to the London Milan club? Milan Club London.
No, I've not.
Subscribe.
They only take people in London.
This thing about inexperience with Inter, it doesn't work. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. But that whole team is full of players that are 26, 27 that have played.
Roy, they've been playing Champions League for the last 5 years, man. I know they
Yeah,
never
yeah.
go through the group, but they've been playing Champions League for the last 5 years.
That is not an excuse.
Inexperience.
That's not an excuse. And Inter played okay with against Liverpool at the San Siro, but Liverpool didn't even sweat in that game, and they had 2 chances and they scored, and Inter had a million chances and they couldn't do it. It's character, personality. It's not there.
I give an advice to Andrea. Better you guys put the Primavera team, because if you guys believe to get a result, you're just gonna get tired and lose points against Torino. That's the thing.
I want them to suffer a heavy defeat so that they're demoralized and take that form into the league.
Hopefully.
Well, after they lost against Liverpool, who did they play against? Was it
They
us?
drew their next game.
They drew the next game, and then they lost to us, didn't they?
And they lost to us, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, I don't know.
No, guys, they lost against us before Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
It
We
was before
broke
Liverpool.
them. We broke them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They never get back after that.
We'll have to break them again in 6 weeks' time.
Exactly. That's gonna be a moment when we're gonna break them again. Brahim Diaz broke them. A kid, a 21 years old kid, broke them in 15 minutes.
Oh,
With his
You
shot
know-
off target.
with a shot that was not even on target.
Oh, right. They didn't even take a shot on target. That's right.
Liat, if
That's right.
Diaz's shot that hit the crossbar had gone in, I think you'd
Yeah.
be winning your bet now because it would have.
Unlock the player. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have unlocked him.
That's fine. No, sometimes things happen for a reason, man. There is still 10 games.
And he's still young, so that he'll develop further.
It's better that the hard lesson comes early when you're young than actually when it's too late. He's still developing the player. He's gonna be an amazing player.
Right, correct. They lost versus Sassuolo. Yeah, that's right. Well said. Yeah. And even Juventus on Wednesday, like after I saw them play against Villarreal, I'm not sure Juventus is going to win against Villarreal. I really don't think so. Actually, I think Juventus is another team that just plays like shit.
Man, awful. It's
Just
like, oh my God.
disgusting football, man.
And
Literally the worst football I've ever seen in my whole life. Worst.
Dude, Juventus spent 150 million in the last 6 months. And they're playing like Salernitana at their best day. They're awful to watch.
Embarrassing.
Would they get rid of Allegri if they scrape top 4?
No, they're not gonna
I don't
get rid of Allegri because they're paying him 9 millions a year net. So it's like they choose him for a reason to keep the team top 4 basically, so they don't lose money on Champions League
If
money.
they fire Allegri is going to have 3 years of holiday, making 9 million for doing nothing, because they still have to pay him. They still have to pay him.
I would love Dybala as our cam. I know it's impossible because of his wages and the price tag, but he would just be awesome as a number 10.
It's going to Inter.
They don't seem to love him in Juventus, though.
No, yeah. A lot of fans are
really
tired
strange.
of him.
Such a gifted player that they have no love for him.
Yeah. His situation is similar to Kessi's also, with the contract stuff.
Isn't he on like 9 million a year or something?
No.
Yeah, he's almost there.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Actually, I think he's earning like 11 or something like that.
Not net. Not net.
Let me
I
see,
think he's earning less than Vlahovic.
No, it's not a Paulo Dybala salary. Oh man, 13 million euro.
But not net.
What?
Not net.
I think it might be because I was reading somewhere.
It's net, man.
Yeah, but they're still going to come out around about 8 million net, isn't it?
Yeah, I was saying that's why I said 9 because I thought it was around.
Man, he's a net one.
No way.
Juventus's wage bill.
Nobody in Italy could pay that money for anybody.
Yeah, but Juventus's wage bill for their squad is like triple Milan's or like double Milan's.
300 million.
Yeah, so
he's asking for 10, so it can't be 13.
He's asking for less because no one is giving him that amount.
I don't know how
He's
you still.
earning 220,000 pounds per week. 11 million and a half pound a year. So probably is not net, it's gross. So he's earning around 8 million net. It's a lot of money. A lot of money.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Now Lang? I don't know much about this player. I heard many good things about him, though.
I don't know, man. I'm not in, I'm not concerned about these right wing, left wing scams. I want a banging striker, man. I want an incredible striker next season. That's my priority. Renato Sanchez, Botman is a good addition. Keep Florenzi and Messias and give me a massive striker, a big striker. That is my. All these names, I don't feel they are real. I think Maldini knows exactly what he's going for. The
Laird
right
is
wing
gonna
is gonna happen.
Laird is gonna be
Yeah.
shocked when Il Gallo signs for Milan and it becomes official. You're going to be shocked.
My brother is still writing things. Let me see. Oh my God. The question is not me defending Brahim Diaz. After 23 games, why you still care about Brahim Diaz?
Uh,
That's the thing.
uh,
No?
His drop off though is
If you
alarming.
he's scared, that's why.
And you destroyed Çalhanoğlu. What? I didn't. What do you mean you destroyed Çalhanoğlu? Is he talking
well,
about Milan or Laird?
I don't like Çalhanoğlu, man. I don't care how many goals he does. It's not like I don't like the guy.
at
It's
the
not
end
good
of the
enough. It's
day,
not a Milan material.
Guys, I'm going to call it right now. This is my prediction. This summer, the four big signings are going to be Bellotti, Berardi, Sanchez, Botman.
yeah, I agree. I think it's gonna be them four.
I don't think Milan's going to get bottom.
He rejected Newcastle,
I think Newcastle will go back in and get him.
but they're struggling with relegation at the moment, aren't they?
No, they're getting out. They're out of relegation zone. They're going up the table. They're okay.
Why do you think that, Texas?
Just because of the money they can pay him on wages. The transfer is no problem, and the wages we can't compete. They can offer him 6-7 million a season.
I don't know, man. Champions League football is important for that young
Yeah, I
player.
agree. That is the one thing that we'll have over them. But you've got to
But
remember, Newcastle is a massive project now with that money that they have.
well, my
Yeah,
view
but
on
he can be. Yeah, go for it. Sorry.
so I was just gonna say my view on that is then he's the wrong defender because if he's gonna go somewhere else for the money, he's no different to Hakan, and we don't need players like that.
Yeah,
A
apart
player's
from
career,
that, but
a player's career is short. You've got to get the money while you can, you know?
Oh,
what do you
here he
mean?
is
Okay,
again.
why I was throwing shit on Akan? Akan was bought 40 years before, and he did shit for 3 years and a half. And Brahim Diaz comes in, Pioli comes in, another player comes in, and Akan starts to play his football. So clearly, he's not the X factor of that team, and we can see it this season. Without Akan, this team is still rolling without any problem. So that's why I was shitting on Akan because 4 years in a row he did shit with AC Milan. He was a little pussy, doing nothing. So I was shitting on him for that reason. Diaz came
Damn.
in the first season, he brought us top four, and he's playing well. I know what people say, and we are top of the table. That's why I shit on Nakan. For me, it doesn't matter the number of goals, dribbling, and bullshit like that. For me, it matters what do you provide for the team. Pioli picks Diaz a lot of time because Pioli thinks Diaz can handle the pressure and that he can play for this club and provide the results at the end of the season. Akan was a weak player, a weak personality. Ibrahim will shout on Akan, A lot of people don't like him. End of the story. What do you want me to say? Why people still ask me why I don't like Akan? Akan did 16 goal and assists last season. I don't like players for the numbers they bring. I
Is
like
that
players
what he
for the
did?
way they play football.
He did 16
Yeah,
goals and
6.
assists. Damn, those are
Yes,
good numbers, bro. Those are fucking great numbers.
second just to Messi or something like that.
What? Come on, man.
Yeah,
No,
that says a lot
he
about numbers.
his goal contribution was quite good last season. In terms
I
of
think it
assists.
was 9 assists and 4 goals. I think no.
No, with Copa UEFA and all these things, there were a lot, like 16. It's like I don't like the player. That's it. He's not for AC Milan. Sorry, he's not good enough. He's not good
and,
enough.
and I think Hakan's only doing well at Inter because of the players around him.
Well, guys, I'm not part of this conversation because I'm a fan of Hakan, so I'll stay out. I'll stay out of this one.
Well, for my, I don't miss him. He was a widely inconsistent player for us, and in the biggest
Yeah.
moments, he didn't come up big. He came up big against small teams, in my opinion. So,
Yeah, he was good
I'm glad he's
on
gone.
useless game. Yeah, I'm glad he's gone. I'm the only one that is not calling him a snake. I don't give a shit. I was happy he left. He did me a favor. My life is better when he decided to leave AC Milan. I'm always gonna thank him for leaving AC Milan.
I didn't like the way he left, but I'm glad he's gone, to be honest with you. I don't miss him at all. The same with Donnarumma. Good riddance.
I
Donnarumma a
think
bit bitter because he treat us like shit, like the club, not me. I'm gonna keep going with my life.
I think the debate
Yeah, go
with
for it.
Hakan and Diaz will be settled at the end of the season because one of you two brothers is going to say, "Well, Hakan or Diaz has won the league," and that will be how you judge the players who helped their team win the league.
I doubt if Inter win the league, it'll be because of Hakan and the same for Diaz with Milan, because I don't think Diaz is a starter right now.
Did Hakan get it? I know Inter hasn't scored in like a long time, but they scored those 5 goals against Salernitana. Did Hakan get any assists? Do you guys know?
I know Barella got 3, if I'm not wrong.
Wow, he got 3 assists. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, it's not hard for Hakan to get an assist because he takes the free kicks and corners, and they score quite a bit of goal from their corners, set pieces.
And that's the game of Inter. The two players like Barella and Hakan, they get a lot of assists because they go so close to the box, and they are the players that help to build up for the.
No assists in that game, right?
No assists.
Yeah,
in that game.
but
Wow.
if you look at Hakan in open play, he doesn't actually contribute that much. In fact,
Exactly.
Manyan had him out, didn't he?
Right. This is, I think, so far in 2022. Yeah. I think Manyan has more assists than Hakan in 2022. I think that's what they were saying. That they were saying a while ago. I don't know if that's changed.
He's such a reassuring presence, Magnon, honestly.
Yeah. And for me, the only reason why I don't miss Donnarumma is because of Manyan. Otherwise, I would be upset about it. But they did an amazing job in replacing him.
He was my favorite player, Roy. He was my favorite player. I thought we were looking at a player that would play for Milan for the rest of his career.
Yeah, me too.
And be a legend.
I was thinking the same thing.
And success at Milan was just around the corner for him. He stayed all through the banter years, and success was just around the corner for him. And he walked away.
Yeah, no, I know. I felt the same way.
This might be a bit controversial, but I think Donnarumma is going to come back to Milan in the future at some point. I think that chapter isn't finished.
No, I think his next Italian club is Juventus.
Yeah, I think so too.
Exactly.
I think it's Juve. Yeah.
It's already prepared, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up there next year.
He's on the bench,
Raiola
isn't
is
he?
gonna make a mess.
He's not happy at PSG
Yeah.
because he has to compete for a place.
Mm.
Yeah, because Raiola did a mess. Raiola thought Milan is gonna give him 8 million, so he was asking more and more, but Milan told him to fuck off, and for a month he didn't know where to put Donnarumma, and he
Do you know
asked a
what?
favor to his best buddy Leonardo.
Every time Raiola sells someone, he makes a massive
Oh yeah.
percentage. I think I'm in the wrong business. I think I might need to go and be a football agent.
I thought about that too. Actually, after seeing what Raiola does, I thought about uh, looking at that, being a football agent, but it's quite complicated actually.
Yeah. It's a snake business, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. You need to. You
You
need
need
to
to
be.
know people, guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to. I was reading into it and how to get into that line of work. Um, I think there are some licenses that you gotta get, and you need to be associated with some, I don't know, federations or whatever. It's an interesting business.
You need
I
to
have
do
a
an
question.
exam in Italy. In Italy, it's like you do an exam and you
I
get the
have a question.
license to.
I have a question for
Yeah,
you
go.
guys. What do you think of how Paqueta has progressed since he left Milan? How do you feel? Do you feel that we missed out there or something? It
Hmm.
looks like he's possibly going to PSG now next season.
Well,
Uh,
I didn't like him that much when he played for us, but the fact that he became the number 10 for Brazil says a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
says
I
a lot
can.
about Brazil.
No, I think I can sum it up quite. I don't think he failed Milan. I think Milan failed him. He's one of the many players that we probably he was through the banter era, and I don't think he got used well enough. And perhaps didn't adjust to the Italian league, but no,
We,
he's a future star.
I think Paqueta's our number 10 right now would be quite nice, actually.
yeah, right now, definitely.
He always had the talent. I don't know. Perhaps he just didn't adjust to the Italian league and the lifestyle because those South Americans, not all of them do adjust to life in Italy. So
I found it very odd that he's, one of the reasons why he said he wanted to leave, that he had no friends in Italy and
yeah,
stuff like that. It's just very strange. You're a footballer. You got friends coming out your ass, for God's sake.
Right.
Yeah,
I never heard
I don't
that
know.
before.
No, he said that. He said that a few times, right?
Really?
yeah, I heard that as well. But that could have happened with Tomori as well because there's not many English players that go over to Italy and do well. And
Tomori seems like he's loving life in Italy.
yeah, and one of the reasons why Tammy Abraham came over was because he knew Tomori and they're quite good friends. So
But Tomori is a traveller because he was born in Canada, lived
yeah,
in England, now in Italy. It's not a problem for him.
Yeah,
And he's like already a legend basically for Milan.
and I
You
think
know?
he's really smart as well. So he's got a good head on him.
Yeah, Tomori.
Roy,
Yeah, he,
Roy, I'll tell you something. As a AC Milan fan, I've been AC Milan fan for 30 years. Let's say it. Let's round it up.
Hmm.
This is the AC Milan and the AC Milan players I'm gonna love the most in my entire life, probably, because they choose AC Milan in the hardest moment of our history, probably.
Which ones?
Tomori choose
Oh,
this
yeah.
Tomori, Tio Hernandez, Calabria, Benacer, Tonali, Kalulu, Magnan. Magnan signed a contract with us and moving to Italy to play for us. Players like even Selemakers, Leao, these players, I'm always gonna love them a
Yeah, I
lot.
think so. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Krunic, they're
you
giving
yeah.
make a good
everything
point.
You
because
have to
they choose
respect.
us in the hardest moment when AC Milan was shit. No one
Yeah,
wanted to play for us. Everyone was leaving.
yeah, you have to respect that because these footballers do have options where there may be clubs who pay them double what we probably offered them, and in the football world at the moment, money's everything, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I doubt Tomori, didn't have much better offers than Milan. He probably came over because of Maldini and the kind of the
Yeah.
plan that he sold him. So credit to him.
I'm always
Yeah, I agree. I agree with all that.
if you think players like Florenzi deciding to come and play for AC Milan. I know people will say, "Oh, he didn't have any option," but still, he's giving everything. And he's Ibra coming from United States and saying, "You know what? I'm not gonna retire. I still want to have AC Milan to go top four." Uh, these are always Rebic, another guy that is. I'm always gonna remember these players.
Do you know? I was watching a video the other day on YouTube. There's one player that I just thought probably didn't get enough credit is Van Bommel. Did you see his last game or his last interview where he started crying?
Oh yeah. He
Yeah.
got a
Oh,
lot of credit.
what a
He
legend!
He
he
got a
was
lot
an
of credit.
excellent player for us. He was
Him,
a great
Yeah,
player in the wrong time.
yeah, and
yeah,
to some respect, De Jong as well because they fought for the shirt.
yeah,
They gave everything on the pitch, and then you can just see the emotion when they're playing. I think we'll get that from Tonali as well.
I don't know why. I mean, I've supported the club all my life, but I still don't. Players who play for Milan, very rarely do they go away and they speak badly about the club. Hardly anybody ever does. They always
Yeah,
speak well
it's
about the
very
club.
rare.
Yeah.
yeah. Players that actually played their entire life for Inter and they played 6 months for Milan. They speak about Milan more than Inter. That's actually true, guys. I'm not joking.
This is a dig.
Cassano, for example. Cassano is an Inter fan. As a kid, he was an Inter fan.
Yep.
He played for Inter. He played for Roma, for Real Madrid, and he loves AC Milan. He's like, oh my God, AC Milan, Maldini, Milan. This. I was praying for Galliani to sign me a new contract, and didn't want to give me a new contract.
Well,
People were.
look at David Beckham when he signed. Well, I think people recommended him coming to Milan, but then when he spent 6 months, he totally fell in love with Milan and came back, didn't he? So there must
Yes.
be something about Milan that everyone loves.
It can't be the stadium.
Right.
The stadium is absolute garbage. I mean,
He actually
To
had
be
an
fair,
interview recently, Beckham. He
yeah,
said that even though like Milanello, the infrastructure is outdated and all that stuff, he said that there was something about Milanello, this history and this aura that really made it special, and this respect that everybody has for the club. It was a very special thing that he didn't see in many other places.
I think it is because one of the reasons they keep the legends very close to the club. I mean,
Yeah,
it is. To be fair, Milanello and San Siro are kind of a magical for a football player because you go inside there and you see the pictures of Van Basten, Gullit, Maldini, Baresi, all the biggest players, Rijkaard, uh, you name it, Weah, Baggio. You see Shevchenko, you see these pictures, and you are like, "Fuck, I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
the top. So I just need to be the best player I can be." I think Milan gets more praise from outside Italy than actually Italy, than inside Italy.
Yeah. Well, I'm 32. I don't know how old you guys are, but I probably didn't get to see Rijkaard and Van Basten. I think my memories of Milan started from Shevchenko, Inzaghi, Maldini. So 99 onwards.
I was very young
Yeah, no.
I still remember the Dutch team, but I was very young.
they played some unbelievable football. That's all I can say. Unbelievable football. Football, even by today's standards, will still be revered. I mean,
Yeah,
and the key to it was they only had 3 foreigners. That was, to me, that is absolutely fundamental why Italian football at that time excelled, because they kept the foreigners to 3 and had 8 Italians. And almost every out of the whole league, half of the league was very strong, very good players. You know,
Yep.
and the
And the
foreign
national
players that
team
each
was
team
strong.
and the foreign players that each team had were top notch.
The top
Yeah.
of the top, yeah.
Now anybody can go to Italy and play. Mhm. It's
Yeah.
amazing that Italy won the Euros last year. It truly is. That is an amazing achievement, considering how the league has been decimated in terms of quality and in terms of marketing and in terms of finance.
And a lot of those players that won the Euro never even played the Champions League game.
Yeah. Mancini did an incredible job. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. If Mancini was the manager of England, Mancini would have won the final.
Yeah.
Mancini knows a lot about football.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
they got a big game coming up soon.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
Macedonia.
between Turkey, Portugal, and Italy, only one of them is going to the World Cup next year, later this year? That is tragic. That one of those clubs are going to miss out. That Portugal or Italy is going to miss out. Tragic.
Tragic not seeing Hakan in the World Cup.
You want to see that Turkey ends up winning this playoff and Hakan will go to the World Cup?
Yeah, sure. You guys think who you guys think is gonna go? Italy or Portugal?
Portugal.
I think Portugal. I feel Italy's cycle has come to an end.
Yeah.
That was a quick cycle.
I think they
That was a quick cycle.
I think they lost.
It wasn't quick because you remember the long unbeaten run.
It was a 2 year cycle, 3 year cycle.
Yeah.
Usually, a national team lasts at least 8 years.
I hope I'm wrong because I want Italy to be there. It's not the World Cup without Italy, but
I'm not watching it anyway, so
look at all those Portuguese players that will be missing. It's unbelievable.
Does Leao play in the first team? Or is he a bench player?
I think he's on the cusp of getting the first team place.
Yeah.
Because
man, Portugal is loaded in that position.
If Italy beats Portugal, then Renato Sanchez will probably be like, "Fuck Italy," and he won't come to Milan. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
What? Renato Sanchez coming to Milan?
No. Italy going to. I don't believe it.
It depends, guys. Italy has an incredible manager. Mancini is really good. He's a guy that won the Premier League in the last second. So, and you guys have seen that video, no? The last 5 minutes of that game.
Yeah.
Oh man, you should see Mancini swearing in Italian. That's like a guy you don't want to deal with in the dressing room. He was swearing every word he was coming out of that mouth. He was just a swearing, a really bad one, like proper swearing to God. He was telling God to come down and deal with this. He was mad, completely
That was against
crazy.
QPR, wasn't it? Queen's Park Rangers.
Yeah. That.
Because I remember watching it on Sky, and they kept on flitting between that and the Manchester United game.
Yeah.
Because the Manchester United game finished, and they were standing there looking at the monitors, thinking that they won the title.
Yeah.
Man, I would love to win a title like this against Inter. I would love to win it in the last minute.
I don't think my heart could take it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Didn't Inter lose a title like that against Juve?
Yes. No, against Lazio. Oh, no, against Juve or Lazio.
Was it Lazio? Was it against Juve or Lazio? Yeah.
No, they lose it against Juventus, but Lazio beat them.
Are we all playing our last game at the same time? So when we play Sassuolo, so it might go to.
My gosh!
It might go to a split screen.
Oh
I think we lost the title to Napoli. the second year that they won it in the last game of the season, if I remember correctly.
Can be,
I-
In
I
maybe,
think-
the
yeah.
early 90s.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think definitely.
So I'll tell you.
I know we
I'll tell you
definitely lost one
something.
title in the last game of the season.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
it was that one. I'll tell you something. So if let's say Inter, Milan, and Napoli are playing for the Scudetto, the last 3 games are going to be at the same time.
Well, I think
The last.
from next week, all games are at 2 o'clock in 2 o'clock UK time, 3 o'clock
Really?
in Italy. Yeah,
No,
Wow.
no, it's no. Probably next week is because are we close to Easter? No. Usually when it gets close to Easter. But no, the last 5 or 3 games, depending on how is the table, they're
Man.
gonna play at the same time, all of them.
yeah, they all play at the same time on the
You,
last game
uh,
for certain.
you'll need to do a live feed, Roy. Just we'll want to see you panicking, switching between the games.
Oh, we're going to do a watch along for sure.
Yeah, if it
Yeah,
comes
but
down to the last game of the season, you have to come to Milan Club.
Is that in London?
man,
Yeah,
it's in London, yeah.
Whereabouts in London is it? Because the only part in London that I goes to is so catch the train to Euston and then go into Temple Gardens. So
near Fenchurch Street station.
okay. So get off at Fenchurch Street and then where is
It's
it in
just-
London? Is it central
just-
or?
It's just yards away from the station.
Okay.
Is guys, imagine having the same points of Inter. Last game of the season. Something happened, so our game gets delayed like 3-4 minutes, no? Inter finished the game like 5-6 minutes before us, and they won the game. And we are drawing, and it's like the last 6 minutes, and they're waiting for us to draw so they can win the league. And we score in the last minute,
Diaz scores
and
in
we
the
win
last
the league.
minute.
Jesus Christ, my brother needs to change country, needs to go and live in the United States. He's not gonna survive to that.
Yeah, this will be the perfect scenario. Inter drawing 1-1, 95th minute, Hakan penalty, he misses, and then Milan win after a late Diaz goal.
No, that's not. The only thing I want to win at the last game in the last minute, so the Inter fan stay bitter. That would be lovely. Oh,
I
that would be
didn't,
lovely.
I didn't know Immobile was a top scorer. So him and Vlahovic are the top scorers in Serie A. I didn't know that.
I thought he was having a quiet season.
Yeah, me too, actually. But he's at 20 goals already.
He's one of those
Whoa.
strikers that because Lazio depend on him
Yes.
so much, he scores a lot of his goals against the smaller teams, but he's not a lethal striker, I don't think, in terms of against the top 6.
Yeah, I mean Lazio is a shit team. Let's be honest, guys. I mean,
Yeah.
I know people praise a lot Milinkovic, Savic, and all these players, but these players are really inconsistent. They play well, but they don't play with grinta. They don't have the aggressiveness and willing to win titles or win important games. There is a reason why they stay at Lazio for so long.
Mm.
They lack of ambition. It's like this. But anyway, I would love to win it on the last minute, man. And Diaz goal in the last minute.
Let's hope it don't come to that, but on that bombshell,
Why
I'm gonna
not?
go. Because you don't want a heart attack, do you? You want to win the league 3 games
Man,
before.
I don't want that shit to happen to us.
Exactly.
Let's win the league before.
Yeah, 3 games before. If we win the league with 3 games to go, I want to see Samu get some minutes and give him a good farewell.
This is a good question. What is Milan's ambition next year? What do you guys think?
Win the
the-
league.
League and Champions League.
For me, top to go for the league and for at least quarterfinals in the Champions League.
I think that's fair.
I think what we're probably underestimating is the players that are going to come in. I mean, we've got Adley and Pobega coming in. Our squad's going to be more experienced, and if we win the league, it will only strengthen us even more. So I think we'll do really well in Europe next year.
Well, it largely depends on the draw. We couldn't have asked for a harder draw this year.
Yeah, I think we've got done over with poor refereeing decisions and a really tough group. I don't think we'll get that again.
So Zion is saying Scudetto and semi-finals. I'll tell you, Zion, if we go to the semi-final, we win the Champions League.
Yeah.
Look at the stats.
We
The
haven't lost
amount
in
of
the
time
semi-finals
to
for a
the-
long time.
Yeah, the amount of time we go to the semi-finals and we actually succeed. Look at the stats. So we go for the final. So better we don't go to the semi-final. Better we stop at the quarter. Because I'm gonna start to believe about it. And I don't want to spend £1,000 for a ticket.
Your brother's a comedian.
Yeah, man. Like all Inter fans.
Oh my God.
Right,
What is
lads.
right?
I'm
I'm gonna call
gonna
it a day as well.
I'm gonna call it a day. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here, so
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
let's close the live. Nathan is
Right.
online. I don't know if he's saying anything. Thank you guys. Have a good
thanks,
night.
bye.
Thank
All right,
you.
guys. Have a great night. Thank you.
Forza Milan.
Forza Milan.
Yeah.
All right. That was a good live. It was a really good live.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we win it. Hopefully we win the Scudetto.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be following the intermatch. I wonder maybe we can do a live during the intermatch. Are you available?
I'm not sure tomorrow, depending on work and stuff. So, but if you start a live, maybe I can join for an hour. Yeah, but yeah, because my brother is on the live. Let me put something here. Just to close the live, freestyle.
All right. Well, yeah. So I might do a live during the Inter game, even though I have to do. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. But let's see what happens, man. I mean, again, I'm going to go for the Italian teams, but I don't believe. I just don't believe it.
Man,
Anyway, that was a nice message to your brother. That was a very nice message to your brother.
Listen, Inter, if they deserve it, I hope they win it. That's the thing. I'm always for you play well, you deserve it. You have to win it. So even the team that I hate the most, if I see them in the pitch playing great football and deserving it, they need to get it. That's it.
Vai gufa per tutti domani.
Roy actually wants Inter to win. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, I really
Damn
do.
it.
Actually, I really do. But I just don't believe it. I think I literally believe they're gonna get thrashed, and I mean it. Like 6 goals. Like it's going to be.
Nah.
It's going to be like Germany against Brazil. Remember Germany against
No.
Brazil? Just one goal after
I
the other.
remember. No chance, man. No chance. I mean, why Inter, after getting the second or the third goal, should, open up and just, keep your dignity?
Yeah, I
And
don't
why
know.
Liverpool should go for another goal after it's 2 or 3-0?
I just don't. I don't know, man. It's just the way I feel. Just a feeling I
Let's
have.
see, let's see. No, I hope
Yeah.
not. I hope not, to be honest. I hope if the Inter loses, it loses 1 or 2-0, something like normal, or 2-1, whatever. It's not nice. 6-0 is not nice.
Maybe they're
It's not
gonna
nice because
lose.
it's, yeah, go for it.
No, you go. You go.
No, it's not nice because it's so unfair. The Italian teams, they have to sell their biggest players. They don't have money, and the British team, they have all the money in the world. They can invest and invest. So for an Italian team, losing 6-0 is unfair. I hope never happens. They always, if losing is one thing, getting humiliated, I hope it's never gonna happen. We need to hold that thing.
Well, let's see what happens tomorrow. What is this? Review Footy Scran on Twitter. What is that?
What's this? Kangoo, man. We don't speak your language. Explain.
I don't even have a Twitter account.
What is that? Review
Football
food
food.
is
Football food.
food. Ah. Kangoo, you have Twitter. Just bring people here, man. Bring some Premier League fans here if they want to know about Serie A. They want to get some knowledge about football. Anyway, let's close this live.
Hey, before we close, I put up a poll in the chat saying, "Can Milan do 15 points in the next 5 games?" 49 people voted. Only 49. More people need to vote. But 71% said yes. 29% said no.
Wow. 5 games in a row? My God, that's really difficult. I don't see this thing happening, Roy. I'm sorry, but 5 games in a row. When is the last time that we won 5 games in a row?
This season we won 5 games in a row. We won more.
You sure?
Yep. Let me check. Actually, I got it right here. Let me share the screen.
Oh, shit.
Let me see. Because I was looking at the times, and basically after the Sosta, after the international breaks, there are no times. They have no times. Seems like they're still yet to decide. But anyway, let me check because we had a great run in the beginning of the season, and I think we might have won 5 games in a row. Oh yeah, look there. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And after that, never.
Nope. After that, we tied 2 losses, 2 wins, tie, loss. And who did we win against? Venezia, Spezia, Atalanta, Verona, Bologna, Torino, Roma. Not bad. Yeah.
What about Inter? Let me see Inter path. Inter had a similar path of us, just they got the 7 win in a row later.
Yeah. Against Napoli, Venezia, Spezia, Roma. Kind of like us, Cagliari, Salernitana. Wow, they won 5-0 twice, huh? Inter Torino.
Yeah.
Then they did 8 wins in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then a tie, then another win. But Juve here since game day 15, man. Since game day 15, they're not losing a game. Not losing a game. Anyway.
How many they did? 15, yeah? Milan did 12, not losing.
Yes. Yeah. pretty much.
Inter did, I think Inter did pretty good as well. Inter did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost 16 basically.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
started this season.
the trend Juventus is going is a winning title trend.
Yeah. It's up to us, man. We cannot let these fuckers win the Scudetto, man. We can. If that happens, Lard, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I honestly do not know what I'm gonna do, man.
If Juventus wins the title,
I honestly, I'm gonna stop watching football for a year.
they're not winning it, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. But next season they're gonna be there if we don't get a pro striker.
Yeah, they're
That's the
going to
thing.
be competitive. Next season is going to be really hard. It's going to be a super difficult season because Milan is going to be much better. Inter is going to be better. Juventus is going to be better. Napoli, I don't know. I don't know what Napoli's situation will be next year.
Napoli's gonna be better as well. Yeah,
You think so?
they're gonna. Yeah, everyone is gonna spend next summer, man. Money is back in the table, so every team is gonna spend. When I say Milan is gonna spend 100 million, because I know other teams are gonna spend roughly the same or a bit less. So
I think I agree. I think I agree. Lucas. Oh, Lucas has that bet with me. He's losing that bet right now. It looks like he's going to lose a bet.
what he was saying.
The Juve top four.
Oh my God, Lucas. Really, he thought the Juventus is not gonna finish top four.
Yeah.
I
If you
told
win the
Lucas,
title,
man.
you'll be happier. Andrea, actually, I won't. I will not be happy at all. I will not be happy at all. I know this sounds strange
And
to some people, but I will not be happy.
Lucas has gone missing because two things he said and nothing got right. He said we're gonna play 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1, something like that. And he said that Juventus is not finishing top four. Juventus is going to win the league.
Oh man, that cannot happen. That cannot happen.
Oh, Kangoo wants Inter players. Which are the players Kangoo wants, man? Barella, I think.
Barella, Martinez, Bastoni, and I think those are the only really three prospects they have. Everybody else is not a prospect anymore. Because Martinez is only 24, Barella 23, Bastoni 22, I think.
Nah, man, they need to get rid of. They are in a process the way we were 2 years ago. They need to get rid of a lot of players, first of all, and bring unknown players, players that don't know anyone, but they are actually talented.
Yeah, they have to start renewing their team. Yeah, 100%. It's getting closer. That time is getting closer for them.
They don't need to renew players because I hear some Man United fans saying, "Oh, renew these guys. Don't let them go for free." No, man, let them go for free. Just get rid of them. Just move on from the
That's what I
old
mean. By the
players.
way, I mean renew. They need
Yeah,
to.
no, yeah.
Yeah, Barella's out of the Liverpool game. Yeah.
Oh, they don't have Barella. They don't have chance with Liverpool. The only player they have.
Get rid of Lingard, Pogba.
A lot of them. Maguire out.
Ronaldo.
Bailey
What
out.
happened with Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
What happened with Ronaldo at Man City? Like he didn't show up to the trainings. I read or something like that.
Man United.
Yeah. Did he? And he didn't play against Man City, right?
Oh, really? He didn't play against Man City?
I read a headline on Gazzetta saying Ronaldo doesn't show up for training and he's going to miss Man City. I don't know what's going on there.
I didn't heard that. Maybe Kangoo knows something more, but I don't know, man. It's just it takes a lot of work, man. And Ragnik is not so good like they thought.
No, no. And inheriting a team like that is not easy ever.
It's not a bad team. It's just there is too much. The whole club is structured ugly.
Yeah, yeah. The way it's structured makes no sense. The players they buy it doesn't make any sense.
Did Brozovic renew at the end? Is it official?
I have not seen that news. There was a certain point where Brozovic was being linked to Milan. Would you? I don't know about that. Would you be happy with that?
No, no. I don't want any player from Inter or Juventus. None of them.
What about Dybala? Not even Dybala.
Not even Dybala.
What about Vlahovic?
No, no, no. Don't want the wastage of Juventus and Inter.
Once they've worn those shirts, their souls have been contaminated, right?
Yes, and they you don't really know how much they love your club, or if they're just for the money, or just. It's different if you have a youngster like a 19 years old from Inter that actually never played or played a few games with Inter, and you buy him, something like that. But not a guy that's played 7 years, 8 years for Inter and wants to come and play for Milan. No, don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think we're going to have a good summer, man. I think we're going to have a really good summer. I think we're going to get some really good players. I think we're going to become
Exciting,
super competitive next year.
exciting summer for the channel as well, for the Calcio Mercato. We're gonna put a lot of clickbait.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna ride that wave so bad, guys. Get ready.
Oh, yeah. We need to get Ari back, man. Ari, what the hell is going on with Ari? Can someone send him messages on Instagram, guys? Tell him that you want to see his face again.
Yeah, guys, send a call message, like a video call, a video message. We can. Oh man, we're gonna ride that wave of the Calcio Mercato. 1 hour a day. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Every day.
I'm gonna put Messi on the thumbnail as well.
Yes.
With a shirt, an AC Milan shirt. Close to sign for AC Milan.
Hey, listen, Larry. These guys, these journalists that actually get paid to do this shit, lie all the time. What the fuck? Why
Yeah,
don't we
they
do
lie.
it too? We should do it too.
Actually, we are too honest, man. We should tell people that actually Romagnoli is gonna renew. There is a chance that Romagnoli is going to
We
renew.
should, dude. We should do exactly like what the professionals do. The professional journalists make up stories every day to get clickbait and to make revenue. We should do the same shit.
Instead of telling them that KC is not renewing from the beginning of the season, we should tell them 1 week is renewing, the other week is not renewing, 1 week is renewing, the other week is not renewing. You're right, man. That's what we should do.
Dude, just no zero fucks given. Just
Exactly.
the best kind of clickbait you can think of, and then just write the story out. And then and then if it doesn't, whatever, people forget the next day.
True. Exactly. They already sign up for the channel. They already like the video. Next week is gonna be the truth. Don't worry. My sources, they got it wrong, but this time they got it right. I have another source. I changed the source.
Man,
This guy.
that's what Longoni does. That's what Longoni does for sure. For sure, that's what he
Another
does.
Another source from France told me that Renato Sanchez is close, but a source from Portugal told me that he's not happy Italian football. Maybe he's going to Spain, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, we can make up shit that we know. We know people. We can
Yes,
say.
actually, I
We can
know
say.
people.
Yeah, yeah. We can literally. They don't need to prove it. Like the professionals don't need to prove it. Why do we need to
Why
prove
should
it?
we? Exactly. I can always tell them that I have sources in London that Harry Kane is going to sign for AC Milan next season.
Right, right.
I have a
Um,
source called Kangu, and he's telling me from Manchester that Phil Foden is going to be our right wing next season. Oh my
you
God.
know, in order to get Fabrizio Romano on, it's I think 250. I think that's what he said. I think that's what I heard someone say. To get him on your channel, he charges 250 an hour or something.
Oh, that's nothing. That's that's cheap.
Really?
Oh man, that's cheap. We can 250.
But he's just gonna say the same things he says on his Twitter.
Still, it's like people are gonna tune in. You put it on the thumbnail. He's talking for an hour. 250 is cheap, man. We should
Well,
have invited him.
you do get a lot of you do get a lot of click subscribers with people like him. Yeah, it is good views. We're definitely gonna do the matches. Yeah, the Milanello matches. I'm
Dude,
looking.
we should
I'm looking forward to
invite him
that.
like every fucking week if it's 250 a week, an hour. It's nothing.
250 a week, huh?
Probably that video makes 250 pounds.
You think so? Nah.
Maybe.
It'd have to, in order to make 250 pounds, we'd have to make 100,000 K or 200K.
No, do you remember that video you put about Insigne, the Insigne goal?
Yeah, that was 200K.
That was 130K.
190. Wait, it was close to 200 because
Okay.
they
So
put it back up for some reason.
so basically that was 200K viewers, but it was just like 15 seconds
It
video,
was a
if you
15
remember.
second videos. Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. And he made like how much? Like $150 or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, that is a
And we
good
never
point.
got that
Actually,
money.
that is
We
a
never
good
got
point.
that money, by the way, guys. So
Oh, it's there.
if you bring from the video is there, but we never got the money. UEFA got the money, basically.
Fucking
That's
with.
the rule. YouTube as so basically, if you actually bring Fabrizio Romano for a episode of 45 minutes,
Yeah, it probably
that is
pays for
45
itself.
minutes, 50,000 people watching the episode, especially during the summer of the transfer market. You make
It's yeah.
you
I
make a
guess I guess you're
you
right.
make the money, but I don't think he's getting that money, man. He's getting more than he's getting 2,500 maybe for an
2,000.
hour. Yeah, dude,
Wow.
250 an hour.
There's this channel called the Terrace, the Football Terrace. Um, they have about 200K subs, and it's a pretty good channel. And he was saying it because he sometimes they have uh, these guests, and he was saying how much he costs, and he said 250. The guy that owns that channel,
Is
he
he American?
no British English. He's a Man U
Fucking
fan.
hell, we're getting him, man. We're getting him.
Yeah. All
We're
right.
getting him every week now. We just need to.
Fabrizio Romano, Rossoneri
We speak
TV.
Italian as well. Fuck it.
True. Turbo said he paid some hot ladies 250.
Turbo, we don't need to pay for ladies, man. Sorry. We need to pay for Fabrizio Romano, but not for ladies. We need to pay for subscribers because you motherfuckers don't like the video. It's been like 3 hours. I have 15 likes probably.
Yeah, something like that. 52 votes, 18 likes.
Exactly. Since when people got political and like to vote and not to like?
Right. I should remind people. Last time I did that, I put that on the poll. Vote. If you no something like click the like button, and it got a lot of likes.
We should do that. We should do that. We should talk with Ari. I think we have a small treasure. It's been 2 years this channel probably.
Right.
It's gonna be 2 years in I think in July.
We get the emails
So that
we get the emails every like 2 weeks saying, "Hey, you guys want to get paid or what?" Because the money is fair. Seriously,
no, we do it for the banter.
Google AdSense sends us an email every 2 weeks saying, "Yo, what the fuck? You guys want to get paid or what?" And I don't know.
We have a small treasure to use to invite Fabrizio Romano.
250,000
I
or
mean,
just maybe we can invite him. You know what? Maybe we can invite him if Milan gets some, you know, things
it's
get
a
heated.
big summer for Milan.
Which I
It's a
think,
big
yeah,
summer for Milan.
yeah, it is going to be a big summer for me. Yeah.
Is we have to invite him, but I don't think we can, man. I don't believe this shit.
Use the manscaped money for Fabrizio Romano. We saw.
Yeah, I have to sell the razor to on eBay. That's the money I get.
Oh yeah, we got to put the super chats in, man. We got to do that.
You know what? This is a good reason to put a super chat. You know what? We're gonna put the super chat and the Patreon, so people can give us the money to invite Fabrizio Romano once a week this summer for the transfer market. We're gonna do an announcement, Roy, next week. Okay?
Okay.
No, I'm serious. Actually, we're gonna open an OnlyFans. They're gonna pay there to us. We're not getting naked, guys. It's just you pay us there, okay?
Shave his balls and
Let's do it. Let's put the super chat and the Patreon so people can finance the Fabrizio Romano at the. And
All
you
right,
know what?
it's official. We're
Y-
going to do it next week. We're going to have super chats, guys.
And every person that actually pays for the super chat, let's say over $10, whatever, $5. We're gonna write the name, and he's allowed to send us a question to tell ask to Fabrizio Romano. A serious question, of
Oh, that's
course.
a good idea. That's a good idea.
No,
Marketing
that's
mind. I like that.
so when you tune in to watch the thing, we're asking questions that you guys picked.
Yeah, and the money's not going to us. It's going to Fabrizio Romano. So,
Exactly. We don't
yeah.
like money anyway, so which, YouTube is asking us, we're not taking them. So
It's
that's
30%, not 50. YouTube get
YouTube gets 50% of the super
no
chat.
30.
30. Oh, so guys, I'll give you my bank account straight away, guys. Don't worry. So we get
You
a,
know,
a
you know.
whole 100%.
Oh shit, we're definitely got to get Antonio for sure, for sure. But you know what? A lot of people do instead of opening up the super chat, they just put a PayPal link, and
That can make sense.
so YouTube doesn't get the 30%.
That can be interesting. I'll be honest, I'm happy to make it super transparent, this thing, and to show all the transactions so people know what we're doing with that money. It's just to invite some interesting people to the channel to talk about
Yeah,
transfer market, Milan, whatever, football in general. That would be it's fun for us as well to interact with these people, you know.
I agree, man. Yeah,
Let's plan this thing.
we're
We need to
definitely
plan this.
yeah we're definitely not gonna keep it for ourselves because otherwise we would already fucking.
No, man. And the way we run this channel is built in a way that it's not growing quick. It's gonna grow so slow anyway.
Yeah,
We're gonna manage to get 3K before the end of the season. I have that
you
feeling.
think so?
3K. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty positive on that.
Kangu says he's an ex-footballer.
Yeah, Sunday League. We all are, man. Where did you play, Kangu? Oh, that's true. I need to do some vlogs.
If I know that there's talks of Milan possibly coming to the US. Um, so if Milan comes to California, I'll definitely go watch a game and I'll vlog that shit.
Rio. What is Rio? Rio de Janeiro.
And I think he's saying he's Rio Ferdinand.
He's not Rio Ferdinand.
Guys,
Bullshit.
Kangu is Rio Ferdinand.
The takes Kangu has, man, they are so bad. And
Uh,
he gets so hyped up when he talk about Man United.
Whoa, look at this guy. Should we not sign Florencio to give more playing time to Kalulu since we're signing a center back in the summer? Nah.
Uh, it's not Kalulu FHG, it's AC Milan FHG. We sign players for the good of AC Milan, not for the good of the players.
Good answer.
Exactly. Kalulu is good and he's going to play a lot of games next season.
You know, I actually played for Milan when I was 3.5.
3.5.
Look at Turbo. If we win Serie A, as I predicted, Lart, we're going to the strip club.
Yeah, Turbo is trying to get some girls with money. Turbo, are you in United States? Because there is no strip clubs
Man, I
here.
went to a strip club a long time ago. I dropped so much money, and by the end of it, I was like, what a fucking waste of money that shit was. And I never did it ever again. It was fun,
It's
but
a
but
waste of money.
but it's such a waste of money. Such a waste.
Caca. To be fair, this thing about the super chat or whatever we're gonna try to do, that can help us really to invite some decent people to the channel.
Yeah. I'm all for that. It's a good idea.
We're lovely to interact with other YouTubers. We should have a channel, a Serie A channel, and connect with other YouTubers that speak English that they run, channels for other Serie A teams. We should do that.
A Serie A channel.
Yeah, a Serie A channel. So us from for Rossoneri, some people from Roma, supporters, Lazio, Inter, Juventus, all of them, they are YouTubers.
Yeah. Well, that's a good idea. I like that.
And it can be used as a channel to push our different channels, and
Oh,
see.
isn't Neschio doing that? Doesn't he do that?
Yeah, a lot of people do that as well in UK as well.
I think it's
They
called. Yeah, I think his channel's E40 Gioco, something like that. He's got a Milanista, Juventino, and they all have their own channels, and then they come together and do that shit. Collab with Sempre Milan. Lart, those are your guys. Let's set it up.
Yeah, we can set it up. Why not?
Oliver.
Uh, I'm thinking more like to gather some other Serie A supporters as well.
Yep.
That's my main goal. I
Nice.
want some salty Interisti on the chat.
Whoa, salty interisti.
My brother is not enough anymore. He's just talking about Diaz. It's not fun. You know what? But let's see. Maybe
The
it's
Juventini are super salty. I think they're the
oh,
saltiest of them all.
they cannot handle. They're like little kids. They always want to win.
Yeah, they're definitely the saltiest. If you guys covered the whole of the Serie A on another channel, you get more exposure and you can transfer it to this channel and create Milan fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we are more knowledgeable than the other ones, so we can kill them.
Sempre Milan are boring as fuck.
No, I didn't say that. It's a different channel. It's a different channel.
They're serious.
That's serious, yeah. And they have a lot of followers. How many they have? Like 5K or more?
Something like that.
So clearly it's working the channel.
I do like what Oliver does with his website, though. I think he's doing a very good job.
Yeah, it's a good website because at the end the news are all backed up by other newspapers or
Yeah.
so he's doing a good service at the end if you think because a lot of people don't know Italian, they cannot get those news and somebody has to make them in English and
Yeah,
anyway
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely
and it's
good.
yeah, it's a massive service.
And there's another one called Milan Reports, which is similar to Sempre Milan, and it's not bad. Also, that one,
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
it's good. I feel like YouTube scene, the Serie A is not getting a lot of traction in English. I don't know why. It's
mm.
just the league is not followed enough outside Italy.
Oh, it's kind of always been like that though. This one right here.
Yeah,
What the fuck is this? Empoli defender Tonelli explains why it's easier to face Milan after draw against Genoa. See, even the smaller teams think that it's easy to face us. What the hell, man? Claims that FC Barcelona should move for AC Milan star after securing Andrea Christensen. Yeah, this one here is also the same. It's very similar. Um, maybe it has even different kind of news. So you got Milan reports and you got Sempre Milan.
I think they do an incredible job and an important service for the Rossoneri population is important.
Yeah. Sempre Milan is more articles. You can tell right away. It's a
Yeah,
lot of articles.
okay. I don't read a lot of these articles. I think because I realized 10 years ago, even earlier, that there's just no one really knows what's going on. Let's be honest. Apart from Maldini, Masaya, Moncada,
Essentially, that's true.
and
Like
it's not their fault. And yeah,
I mean, and there's so many things that they're doing that we don't know and we'll never know. You know,
yeah.
we only get either what these journalists make up, which many of them do, or like some rumors that they get and filter from here and there.
You can. The only thing you can do the maths. If you see Adli coming in August and Casino renewing, you can do the maths and say, okay, this guy probably is thinking not to renew. And if you see rumors about Renato Sanchez, you think like, okay, because he's not going to renew. That's the thing you can try to understand. But literally no one really knows.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
If you ask Ambrosini, that actually calls Maldini and talks with him, Maldini is not telling Ambrosini what's going on.
No, and also like Milan did 16 operations this transfer window. Did you know that? In
No.
in the winter market, most of these were well, they're all pretty much from the youth system, but none of these were even reported. Like
Exactly.
16
Crazy, yeah.
operations, 16 operations. Pussy pleasure. Yeah, I went a little bit crazy with the last watch along against Inter. Make a video on how Milan is better than Man U for our man Kangoo.
Oh my God. You remember that football when Man United was the biggest club in the world, the most winning club? You know, they were winning every year.
That was late 90s, right? Early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah, even 2000 and 2010, 2009, Man United was
Oh yeah,
winning
yeah.
everything.
When they had Ronaldo in his yeah,
Yeah,
early Ronaldo, yeah.
that was crazy, no?
Yeah, no, they have tradition. They definitely have tradition.
I think with this, with Messi and Ronaldo dying as a football players, football is coming back to what was before, less polarized. Now we can see every year a different club winning the Champions League, different clubs winning the league titles.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that, right? That you're not going to get this generation with these super talents that are just monopolizing football.
Yeah,
I don't see that happening with Mbappe nor with Haaland. And since those are the two bigger players coming up. But I don't know. I don't know. With Messi, you kind of had an idea that that could have happened. I didn't think I was going to happen with Ronaldo, but Ronaldo fucking took over with Real Madrid. Like he scored more goals than he played with Real Madrid. It's, a,
yeah,
it's insane.
and the funny thing is that Barcelona at that period they won 7 or 8 league titles,
There you go.
and Real Madrid actually won. Ronaldo won, I think, 1 or 2 league titles and 4 Champions Leagues.
Yeah,
So it was always a pain because Barcelona was winning the league, Real Madrid was winning the Champions League. Real Madrid was winning the league, Barcelona was winning the Champions League, you know? Or Barcelona was winning league and Champions League, Real Madrid was winning nothing. So it's they really took everything in the last 10 years they were, at the top.
yeah, and now it's Milan's turn, right? Now it's Milan's turn. Now we
I really want them to build a team that lasts for at least 10 years.
Yeah, I don't think they can. I think they are.
They're going to that direction. Every player they're adding is a big player.
Yeah, no, for
Oh,
sure. I think so too. I think that's what they're doing. Who do you like? Savi is good. I like what Savi's doing. He's very similar to Guardiola. He's playing the team very similar to tiki taka and high press, and that
yeah.
shit works in Spain. Do you think he can build a Barcelona like Guardiola's?
No, because they don't have Messi. Let's be honest. As much as he can propose that type of football, Iniesta, Messi, Xavi are not in the pitch. Even the guy Pedro, um, the the one that's playing for Lazio, Pedro at his peak was an incredible player. David Villa was an incredible player.
Oh, Villa was amazing. Yeah.
At one point, they had a young Neymar or Suarez. They don't get that players anymore. Yeah, they're gonna find good players, but not at that level. So they're gonna still play tiki taka, great football, but they're not gonna dominate for 10 years. No chance.
I hope not.
Maybe in Spain, even in Spain, they're gonna be like fighting with Real Madrid,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not.
All right, listen. Last thing, then I have to go, Lart. Who's going to win the Champions League this year? Since you got it right last year, Let's see if you can do the double.
Man City is gonna win the Champions League this season.
Man City.
Yeah,
Why?
it's just they're better than anyone else, and they lost one final already, so they're not gonna lose the second one.
So there you go, guys. Man City. Lard got it right last year. If you get it right this year too, then you're a prophet.
Yeah, I have to
And
watch more games,
next
but
year, say Milan,
yeah, it depends the way we play.
say United, Real Madrid. I don't think Real Madrid can win it. They got
No,
really dominated by PSG. Really dominated.
man, City is gonna humiliate everyone in Champions League this season. It's gonna be embarrassing. They're
Would you
gonna be, yeah, go.
would you call United an underdog? You could get behind or not? What? United.
No, no, no. I will call an underdog Real Madrid. I can call an underdog Chelsea. I can call an underdog Real Madrid, Chelsea. Maybe Juventus can be an underdog. Juventus can be, uh, yeah, of course, Ajax is an underdog, but I don't think Ajax is gonna win it.
So you don't consider Manchester United an underdog because they have an extensive roster. Like they have a good roster.
No, 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 they cannot win it. In my opinion, they don't have zero chance to win it.
Oh, okay,
Zero,
gotcha.
zero chance. When I put an underdog, I put Real Madrid, Chelsea, and Juventus because on a day they can beat anyone on a day. If that day, that Wednesday or that Tuesday, they are in a good shape and the tactics is right, they can win. Because that's what is Champions League about, being good at that day. Uh, the favorite are Liverpool and City and Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I agree with that.
These are
What about
these are the three
PSG
favorites.
also? What about PSG?
Uh, PSG, I cannot put it on the underdog because they have an incredible squad to win it. But I don't put it on the favorite because I don't think their game is connected well. So
Oh, Juventus is not playing on Wednesday. Juventus is playing next week.
next week, yeah.
So tomorrow it's Bayern Salzburg 1-1. We're expecting Bayern to go through. Liverpool Inter. We spoke about that. Then Wednesday is going to be Man City. Well, Man City has already gone through there, and then it's going to be Real PSG. It's going to be a good game. Ajax is 2-2 with Benfica, though.
Yeah.
Man United is 1-1 with Atletico Madrid. Juventus 1-1. All right, my man. Right. I will. I'm out. I will see you maybe tomorrow.
Yep. Maybe tomorrow, yeah, probably tomorrow, yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can do an open live during the Inter game. We can watch the game together. But I know I have to. I have. I can't stay too long tomorrow after the game. But it was a good live today. 4 hours. We spoke a
Yeah.
lot. Said a lot of good stuff. So
We're
yeah, lads.
gonna we're gonna do more of these lives, more positive, less toxic, you know? More positive. Let's be positive, guys. Even if we don't win it, still it's a great Milan to watch at the end, fighting for something every season. That's beautiful to have it. Forza Milan.
Forza Milan, ragazzi. Thank you everybody for joining us today.
Ciao.
Appreciate it.